shuffle my cards. Hi, Leslie. Hello. Hi, Cranky. Yeah, so we got Renata, Texas, Shelly, Cranky, Leslie. Put Leslie on there. And am I forgetting anybody? So Renata was first. And then what we're going to do is switch Texas. We're going to put Texas because she's just got home from work. Hey, Becca. Oh my God, are you kidding? That's awesome, Zara. Um, do me a favor, move Texas after Shelly. Or after Cranky. Put Texas after Cranky. Do me a favor, move Texas after Cranky. Let me switch you around here. Hello. Okay, yeah, move Texas after Cranky, please. Because Texas has just got home from work. I want to make sure she has time. Leslie was stuck in traffic. I want to make sure she's home okay. And then we'll go from there. My toe. I thought I got that toenail. Sorry I took so long. So I started with getting ready for the live. So I said, let me take my medicine, eat my yogurt, and then come on. And then I saw crumbs. That's all I had to do was see crumbs on my floor by where I sit. And I guess when I ate this morning before work, I made a mess, I guess. And so I got my vacuum out. And then I had my OCD, I had to go into bed. Oh, it was just awful. And then I hit my toe on the bottom of the bed and realized, oh, I need to cut that ingrown toenail. So I had to cut my toenail. And when I tell you that I go from one thing to the other, oh, God help me, Jesus. It's a wonder I get to work on time. It's really a wonder I can get to work on time because I go crazy. I go crazy. My anxiety, my OCD, all just goes crazy. Hey, Diane, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So the list today. Oh, good, Leslie. I'm glad you're home safe. I was getting worried about you. Stephanie, hello. Brandy Lee, nice to see you. It is $55.55 if you pay through ZELLE or Cash App. If you pay through PayPal, you're paying $65. Because I'm about to shut the PayPal down. I only leave it open for certain people. So you're going to pay extra if you want to use my ZELLE. I mean, if you want to use PayPal. Because I'm done with PayPal. I've had it with PayPal. Yes, as soon as I'm finished, Diane, as long as you're a subscriber to my channel for free, after I'm finished all these paid reads, I am going to do free yes or no. Absolutely. Yeah, so just know that too, Brandy. When I'm done, because I didn't get to come back on last night, if you saw me on the live last night, I was wiped out. I was wiped out. I've been sick. I had bad teeth infection. and had to get 2 teeth pulled. So I've been struggling. So I couldn't make it. I just couldn't. I couldn't make it. I thought about doing it from the bed, and I thought, no, forget it. So I worked day shift today instead of my night shift. So I'm here now and available. So what I'm going to do is these reads here. Once the paid reads are done, I'm going to do yes or no for everybody that comes on. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate you. Yeah, I like to do some free stuff because not everybody can afford reading. Not everybody can afford my private readings. So thank you so much. I try to work around that with different, like, people can't afford a $200 read, then here's a $55 read. You know what I mean? So I try to do it that way. And then maybe some people can't afford to do any kind of read like that. So, hey, can I do a free yes or no? Yeah. And I even think I'm going to play this game tonight where I'm going to have people guess a number. And whoever guesses a number will get a free mini reading. So that's what I'm going to do later. So if you stick around, then please hit the like button if you've come into the room. That is something I ask and require. So if I go to do something free for you, if you didn't even hit my like button, then if you don't even like me, then why are you on my channel? So that's how I feel about that. Same thing on TikTok. When I'm on TikTok, please tap that screen. Please tap that screen. That's okay, Diane. Listen, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's days where I can't afford yesterday's newspaper. I get it. No judgment here. My family on this channel, H&G, everybody that's here now is part of them. And there's a lot more that come in and that are so kind, support, loving. So, and you're not the first one and you won't be the last one that can't afford things right now. I need you to prioritize, Diane, what's most important in your life and make sure those things are paid. Make sure your lights are on. Make sure you have food in your stomach. Make sure you have a place to put your head down. Make sure your kids are okay. Like all that, prioritize. Now, I am going to tell everybody on this channel, including my mods, you know what this means. When I go like this, everybody pay attention. I want everybody to tell me, yes, you understand. When I go like this, what does that mean? Who can write in this chat? Who's been on my live enough to know? When I go like this, I'm not leaving. I'm pausing, but we don't have a pause button on this channel. So I go like this, and this means what? When I put one finger up and say wait, when I'm saying wait, what does that mean? I got a what? It means I got a phone call. It means that call's coming either from my daughter. Yes, thank you, Diane. It means I'm calling from somebody, my daughter's calling or my grandson's calling. They are the only two people in this whole world. Thank you, Leslie. Love you. This is the only two people. Thank you, Renata. There you got it. So when I hold my finger up, Renata's got it right there. I'm going to pin it. It's a call from my daughter, which is Mandy, or my grandson. That's it. I don't care about my job. I don't care about anything else but my daughter and my grandson. I will move heaven and earth. Okay, I'll take my last breath for any one of those two. So, listen, when I love hard. And there's so much I'll do for you all too. And I have done, so I will do that. So, just be patient. Diane, hang around. If you got something to do, put the phone down, listen, do whatever you got to do at your house, and whatever. And then, roughly, it's going to probably be a good hour from now before I finish. And then, so if you want to come back on in an hour, Diane, I'll be here. And that's when we're going to do the free yes or no's. That's when we're going to play the game where you're going to guess a number. The first person to guess the number is going to get a free mini. So, you never know. You just never know. Now, let's get started. Oh, Chevy, thank you for coming in. We wouldn't have this channel without having some of you trolls coming in. Thank you, Chevy. But Chevy, guess what? Even you, I will not allow you to steal my joy today. I woke up feeling so close to God today. So close to God today. I had this light in me, this happiness in me. I just couldn't even explain it. I literally had tears coming down my face driving to work this morning. And if anybody knows me, I'm not a morning person. That's why I work second shift. I am not a morning person. So I had to get up at 6. Well, I have to get up at 2:30 in the morning to take my medicine. Thank you, Kim B, for helping me yesterday. I love you with all my heart. Kim B, Kim B, Kim B. I love you with all my heart. And I got to get up at 2:30 in the morning and take my antibiotic. And then I got to get up at 6 to be at work by 8 today. And Friday I'm usually off. And this Friday I have to do a supervisor meeting we're having. So because I'm a supervisor and 2 others are, we all have to go to this meeting. So that's going to be fun. And I got to drive over an hour away. I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it. And I hope they pay me for my time driving too. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. So, with all that being said, Grace, I'm sorry. I can't take your word that your mom said you can watch, honey. I'm sorry. I can't have you on my channel. I don't know who your mom is. Your mom has a right to YouTube. I can't be responsible for that. My channel, I specifically state, and YouTube can see it. I mark it. It says this is for 18 and older. Hi, Kush Boo. Love you. Miss you. How are you? How you doing? I'm sorry, Grace. You seem like a sweetheart. I'm so sorry. And I don't know what you're going through, honey, but I'm sorry. But if you're going through something, you're going to have to talk to your mom. Talk to your mom about it, okay? I'm so sorry. We're not trying to be mean to you on this channel. And there's really nothing bad that I speak about on this channel. But I don't know your age, but I know you're not 18. So I'm so sorry. Yeah. Must be 18 plus. Yep. Otherwise you can't be on my channel. I can't read for you. I can't do anything for you. So if there's anybody else in this room that is not 18 and older, I can't help you. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so glad he's with you, Kushboo. Kushboo, is there an R initial around you? Kushboo, do you have an R initial around you? And I don't know if that's for you or if that's for somebody else. It might even be for that little girl. Oh, boy. But is there an R initial related to you somehow? Somehow that makes sense to you? R. The letter R? And Renata, you'll be up first. And don't worry, Renata. Everything's going to be okay. Let me just tell you that before I even do your reading. Everything's going to be okay. Robin Bailey, if you're 18 and older, you can stay. If you're not, you'll be dismissed from my channel. Sorry. My video specifically says 18 and older, okay? Not to your knowledge, nobody even with a last name. Okay. Who is on this live right now that the initial R, and it is a male. Who is the initial R for somebody, and they could be alive or on the other side? Who on this live? And it's like, I almost want to say the name Rusty. Kushboo, how old is he? Is he 14? Is something 14? Leslie, your brother or your dad? Okay. Stepdad, Randy? Okay. Oh my God, Renata, I can imagine. I can imagine. Okay, he's 15. Close enough. Close enough. Somebody take care of Ikaru. Kushbu. Oh, okay, Barbara. Hold on one second. I'll get to the R in 1 second. Kushbu. There's emotional stuff going on. He's struggling a lot emotionally right now. Kushbu. Yeah, Roman. That's right, Leslie. That's right. I'll pull that message out for the R initial. We'll see who that resonates with. Right now, Kushbu. Oh, okay. Mods. Yeah, Roman, your son, I know. Uh, really, Robin? Wow, you come through with a very young energy, Robin. Very young, but welcome to my channel. I know he doesn't. I know. Yeah, did you contact the lawyer, Kushbu? Because I know that would be in his best interest. So that you don't have to send him back. Can you speak to his father? Oh, okay, Kushbu. You know what, Kushbu, the timing is just not there right now. Your son is your priority right now. And it doesn't leave you a lot of room for relationships and stuff right now. But that's okay, because in 2 to 3 years, you'll be more than ready for a relationship. But right now, you need to mend what's broken in the family. And you definitely need to contact an attorney ASAP. As well as a doctor or a psychologist for your child. And then have your attorney file an emergency hearing for the well-being of your son. And go from there. And go from there. You can get an emergency order. Okay? Yeah, call an attorney. Call an attorney. Tell the attorney that you want to hire him to file an emergency hearing. That can be done on Zoom if you don't live close. But you want to file an emergency hearing. And if you have to line up a doctor, a psychologist, to show the damage that's been building, do that, okay? Do that. Not on my channel, you don't. I would think you could contact an attorney where you are now and have him work something out. Talk to an attorney. I know you've talked to the people about abuse, but talk to an attorney immediately. Immediately. Don't wait 5 days before he goes. Call the attorney tomorrow. As a matter of fact, it's only 4 o'clock your time, right? Call today. Call an attorney. Please call an attorney. That's all I keep hearing. Call an attorney. So that he doesn't have to go back. Because going back one more time, he could take him and run. He could do more harm. That's too wide of an open. The opportunity is too wide for him Please, please call an attorney tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning. And don't let your son hear you on the phone. Keep as low key. Don't let your son hear you. All right, let me get started. I have an R initial. I don't know who this R is for. Please. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. And also, call your congressman. After you make that call to the attorney, call your congressman, call anybody up in the government area and ask for help. They will definitely guide you and direct you to where you need to go. I don't know if there's state police in your vicinity as well, but there's a lot of options for you. All right, our initial. Whoever's got the R initial is struggling a lot. They may even be struggling with depression. They may be struggling with confusion. They have a lot of questions in their mind. They're wondering why now, or what's going on now, or why is this something I have to deal with now. Part of them wants to deal with it. Part of them don't want to deal with it. Do not allow whoever the parent is to this person. Do not allow yourself to get involved emotionally with that. This is something that that child will have to... I think this is for you, Leslie. This is something that your son is going to have to sort through himself, because he has a lot of emotions and feelings, but he also has a lot of loyalty toward you. And he feels if he talks to his father, then he's betraying you. I don't want him to feel that way. He's entitled to have a relationship with his father. If his father is coming through on a positive note and trying to make positive changes, your son has been lacking and missing his father for many, many years. And it is important to let him experience and perhaps even develop a relationship with his father. Keep your boundaries, please. He's grown. He'll talk to you. He'll express things to you. But when he does, do not put your own personal opinion in there. His relationship that you had with his father, the relationship you had with his father is not the same as the relationship that a father and a son can have. Please do not deprive him of that opportunity. Okay? That is for you. Leslie. Renata, you are up. First up, Renata. Hey, Robert. How are you? All right. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. All right. So, first up, Renata. Renata. Let's see what's going on with what we're doing here. We already know where we're at. I understand. I do have Lily here helping me. She's always in her chair. A lot of you do love when Lily's in the room. She is always with me in this room. All right, Renata. Hold on. Everybody be patient. I am not going to rush your readings. They are intense. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 4 or 5 decks to do the complete message. Thank you, Zara, for the timing cards that you gave me. They will also be used. And then I'll read your message. Zara, later I will read your message. Renata. George. Renata. George. Renata, George. RG. Okay. Dear God, please protect me and anybody that's on this channel. Anybody that's in this energy right now, in the spiritual energy. We are all in spirit as we know it. Please don't let anything but what's from the light to come. Please let the messages come from God and heaven above, as well as my spirit guides, my own personal spirit team. And please allow Lily to guide me as well. Please don't let anyone of spirit that I have never dealt with to give me any answers. I do not want to accept anything from spirits that I do not know. I ask you for this protection, guidance, everything only from the light. I ground myself from the bottom of my soles of my feet to the top of my head. I protect myself with white light, and I protect everyone on this channel with white light. There is no witchcraft. There is no spells. There is no love spells. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. We believe in divine timing. We believe in your guidance. We have to accept things sometimes that we don't want to hear. Sometimes our ego gets in the way and we don't want to hear certain things. We don't want to believe that we have to change. We don't want to believe that we have to make decisions that may make us uncomfortable for our highest good. Sometimes things don't happen to you but for you. Sometimes things are taken out of your path, out of your way, out of your life to make room for something else better to come through. You must keep your faith. You must keep your faith. All right. Yes, I am Catholic. Yes, I believe in God. No, I don't do witchcraft. No, I'm not a witch. I never claimed to be one. Never will. I've had this gift since I was little. I don't need these cards to give you the answers that I need in order to help you, to guide you. I will not make a decision for you. I will never make a decision for you. But I will try to lean you towards your highest good and point you in the direction that you need to go. I'm still going to allow you to experience things that you may not want to experience. I'm still going to allow you to go through the storm just like God would and learn the lessons along the way. It's important. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. It's important to learn the lessons. Sometimes you're in somebody's life to help them learn their lesson. And you wonder why they're gone. You wonder why it's over. You wonder why they ghosted. They have another lesson to learn somewhere else. You can't control that. Okay, Renata. Renata, I'm going to start out by saying, thank you, Zara. I'm going to start out, Renata, by saying that, put this down a little bit. I feel like you're not close enough to me. I'm using Button's dog bones to keep my phone up. All right. So, is it better there? Okay. Renata, you with me? Okay, Texas, I put you down as the third one, so I'm just starting Renata right now. When I'm finished, also know that I'll be doing free yes or no questions. I'll also be doing a game to where you pick a number and somebody will win a free mini-mini. Okay, Renata. So, Renata, the first and most important thing that Spirit wants you to hear before I even flip these cards is that message that was given to you was definitely a very difficult thing for him to write. He was very, I want to say, in a very uncomfortable place emotionally. Thank you, Spirit Brothers. How are you? He was definitely in a very emotional place and a disturbing place. But he was also, his hand was being forced, is what I mean by that. Is that due to the consequences and the circumstances that are beyond his control and yours in his household. Hi, Carl from the UK. Are extenuating circumstances. There are a lot of questions for him. There are a lot of people. Now, I'm going to tell you that there is a female at his job who knows that you and him have something going on. Oh, I'm glad you've been busy filming. God bless you. That's wonderful. Um, this person from that establishment where he works. Oh, thank you so much. Um, just don't disrespect your wife, okay? Just leave it at that. Thank you. So his wife got some more information, so to speak. She's curious and she knows that he's been with someone else. Okay, good. I thought you did. So I want you to understand that she's nosy. That lady is nosy, okay? And he knows that she spoke and said things that she shouldn't have said. She was out of place. That's not her business. Okay, she needs to mind her business. So do you remember back a few readings ago when you and I spoke, maybe personally on the phone, doing a Zoom reading? I had told you that he was going to find himself oh, you're going to pick a number. I'm going to have numbers. I'm going to give you numbers to choose from. So, but right now, let me finish this reading. So when you guess the right number, you can win the reading. And I'm going to have it written down, and I'll be able to show you what I wrote before you guess. Okay. So, Renata, he's trying to mind his P's and Q's. He's trying to be the father that he's supposed to be. He's trying to be the husband that he's supposed to be. He is going through some guilt right now. I will tell you that he is going through a lot of guilt right now. He's not comfortable with the choices and decisions that he made. He's not proud of what he's done. You're welcome. At the same time, understand, Renata, although he has love for you, he knows right from wrong. He's a grown-ass man. He knows right from wrong. He's not comfortable how he's made everybody uncomfortable. His wife has threatened to tell the children, which I don't think they're little. I feel like they're more grown. They're not babies. They're not in college, but they're not babies. She has threatened that she will divorce him, that she will leave him, that the children will not be with him, and that she will tell them everything. So that is really what's going on right now. Carl, yet tell the kids that he's been involved in an affair because he's a married man. And him and Renata were always friends. They've been friends and business friends. She's done business at his establishment for years. They've become close. But then they crossed the line, right? So that's where we're at. Yes, unfortunately, it is very sad. And I understand without judgment, because who are we to judge anybody? But I understand, Renata. This was not planned. This was not, yes, sir. This was not something that you planned. And I don't want to just say it just happened, because two adults had to consent to something for it to happen. So it was a choice, and it was a bad choice. But, Renata, where we're at right now, George has been unhappy, not satisfied, not comfortable. That still doesn't give him the right to do what he's done. But I am going to tell you that eventually he is going to walk away from that relationship. But it is not going to be anytime soon, as I had said before, because of the fact he's not going to... That's awesome, Carl. He's not going to leave his children. He has a lot more loyalty to his children than he does his wife. And I don't believe in that, because even God says that you should honor your wife. Um, it's a timeout right now, Renata, for the two of you. It is a timeout. But there is going to be a conversation. And what I like about this, Renata, is that in this conversation, he's going to show you. Yeah, for a bit, yes. But he's going to show you by talking to you and admitting that he feels like he's made a mistake. Because if he wasn't happy in his marriage, he's going to tell you, if I wasn't happy in my marriage, I should have then walked away from that marriage first and then started something on a physical level, on an emotional level with you. I should not have allowed myself to cross that boundary or cross that line. Unfortunately, the milk is already spilt. So now he has to clean up that mess. And to gain the trust back from his wife is going to take a lot. And you know, for her to give him another chance is I tell you, she's a strong woman if she does. It's not easy to forgive a pain, a hurt like that. Now, Renata, where you're concerned, you're kind of like, where does that leave me? So, like, what's going on about that, or what's going on in the whole situation? Is it over? It is definitely harder to gain trust back than it is to just maintain it from the beginning. Renata, you two will still remain friends for now. There has to be a timeout. You understand? There has to be a timeout. He has got to put his life back together. He has got to gain back the trust from his family. He's ashamed and embarrassed. She did tell her mother. She did tell her mother. And I should be the one what? You think I should be the one what? Oh, yeah, exactly, Spirit Brothers. You know, sometimes what looks good to you ain't necessarily good for you. And sometimes when people think the grass is greener on the other side, it's only because they're watering the grass on the other side. They're not watering the grass that they have in front of them. In other words, they're not putting the work into what they have. Renata, he is going to reach out to you. He is going to communicate. You are going to have a conversation. Renata, I think you should more so tell him that you respect his decision. I think you should come from a different place. Exactly, Spirit. Yeah. I think you should tell him you respect his decision. And that you being the mature, understanding, kind person that you are. I think his other fear was too about pregnancy. How much that would complicate things as well. Oh, thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert. That is so kind of you, Robert. I'm glad you're not judging, because you know what? Shit happens. We're human. God died for our sins, right? Because we make them. We're human. We have human error. We're not perfect. God knows we're not perfect. So, Renata, I think for you right now, this is an opportunity for you to focus on your purchases that you're about to make. I think it's important that you focus on your job, your business, your family. I think it's important right now that you open the door to opportunity to others who are definitely single and available. There's a lot of married men, especially men that are over their 40s, that tend to lean toward younger women. Of course, they find the younger women beautiful, flawless, etc., etc. Because a lot of men that hit over 50, they start worrying that they're losing it. They start worrying that they're getting old. They start worrying that they're changing. They start worrying that they're not good enough. And then when they get the compliment from a younger female or the attention from a younger female, it makes them feel like good about themselves again. But sadly, a lot of men will choose to have that affair. And he was the one who came on to you. It wasn't like you came on to him. So down the road, he is going to walk away from his situation. Down the road, he is going to reach out to you. And down the road, that would be okay because he won't be with his wife. So for now, just take it with a grain of salt. Don't read into it too much. Just know that he's in a place mentally right now that he needs to heal. And he needs to forgive himself. And then he needs to work really hard to make up, apologize, and get forgiveness from his wife. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, Renata, timing and God's timing is everything. So I'll never say never to you. Nope. But I will say not now. Okay? Not now. For now, he's got to do what he's got to do. But I want you to know that it makes him sad not to be able to talk to you like he could before, not be able to see you like he could before, and not talking about intimacy and all that. I'm just talking about just spending time hanging out, going over business stuff, talking about work in general, your business, his business, all that stuff. I get it. You have a lot in common. And it is a very good combination between the two of you. But the timing is absolutely off right now. That I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me use Zara's. Let me use Zara's cards. Let me use the Time Oracle deck. How long will it take for George to get through the through the situation? Within a month, you're going to hear from him. Within the month, you're going to hear from him. So sometime in July, you're going to hear from him. But it's going to take within 3 years for him to walk away from his wife. Me too, Dale. It's going to take 3 years. Spirit says yes. It's going to take a good 3 years for him to walk away from his wife. So you know what? It is important that you too listen to this open window of opportunity for you to meet someone else. And this time take precautions. Because, at the same time, Renata, you deserve 100% of somebody's attention. Not only a little bit of time. Not only a little bit of time from somebody, but you deserve all their time and all their attention. Not to have to share it with somebody else. So it's really important right now that you accept the opportunities that are going to come toward you, which they are. If you don't reply to him, he's going to think you're mad, you're upset. So I really feel that you should reply and let him know, I respect you for the position that you're taking. And you know that the timing is wrong right now. And let him know that you hope that in the future You can talk as friends and get through this. But definitely reply back and let him know that you respect and understand. All right? But within this month, you're going to hear from him. And within 3 years, he's going to step away from that marriage. Now, could something change? Yes. 3 years is a long time. He's not the only one who has energy here. His wife's energy is also important. Within those 3 years, could he fall back in love with his wife the way he used to? Absolutely. Listen, that's God's plan. Right now, that's God's plan. Definitely 50% is definitely not enough. Second best, yes. Yes, you do deserve the attention solely. Yes, amen. Thank you for that, Spirit Brothers. Beautiful. Listen, nobody deserves to be put on hold. Nobody deserves not to feel like you're enough. Nobody deserves to feel like you're always in competition. Nobody deserves that. If the person that you're with does not make you feel and believe by their actions, not just what they can say to you, but by their actions, that no matter how many gorgeous women are out there, you're the person that they're in love with. The other women can look beautiful, and that's nice, and God bless them. They've worked hard, they work out, they take care of themselves, and they deserve to be appreciated and respected as women. Men are very visual. They're going to see and appreciate a good-looking woman, just like women are going to appreciate a good-looking man. But it doesn't mean you give up what you got at home. It doesn't mean that. All it means is, if you think you need to be happier, then you need to work harder on your relationship at home. And most of the time, it's about communication. It's about letting your partner know, I'm listening to you, and I hear you, and I know what your needs are. And I know you love it when I tell you that I love you every day. And I know you love it when I say I missed you. And I know you love it when I tell you how beautiful you are. And I know you love it when I say you're such a good mother, or you're such a good friend, or I love the way you cook, or I'm so glad you're mine, or something. Doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You don't have to go out and buy flowers every day. But you could write little notes. You could leave a note on her pillow. You could pack a note in his lunch. You could do so many things out of the blue to just keep that spark alive. So Renata, you deserve to be loved. You are worthy of being loved. His wife is worthy of having her husband come back to her and treat her like the queen that she is. She did in fact also bear his children, which should put her way up high on the pedestal. I don't want you to feel bad about everything that's happened. It is again a lesson, and it's a lesson not to be repeated with another person. So the next person that may come up to you may be also involved or in a relationship, and that's when you let them know, you know what, I'm sorry, I don't date married men. Nope. Well, yeah, of course the kids do need his attention, because he's not home much between work and then staying out at the bar, having a couple drinks, or going here, going there. He's not spending a whole lot of time with them. And by the time he goes home, they're in bed for school or whatever. When school was in, they're in bed. He's missing time with them. He leaves in the morning before they do. It's like there's not a whole lot. Thank you, Elise. You too. But it is all of it together. If I may, yes, kids need attention, 100%. But it's a completely different kind of attention you deserve to feel needed and wanted and be happy, etc. It's a separate love. Absolutely. Nice job, Spirit Brother. So Renata, yes, his kids are very important to him. Yeah, like I said, he's going to come around this month somehow and communicate to you and talk to you. But at the same time, Renata, he's being torn. His heart is in two different places right now, with you and with her. But his loyalty falls with her. You see, that's the bad part usually. 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, these men that want to sleep around or sleep with other women or have a relationship with another person are not going to leave where their bread is buttered. They're not going to leave there. They're not going to give up everything. Do you think he's going to give up all the investments, the house, all that, to walk away, just walk away without getting any of that? No. No. No, but he didn't know he was going to have to make a decision. He did not know he was going to have to make a decision. But in fact, he does. In fact, she's given him the ultimatum, and he's chosen her. So at the end of the day, it does take your value away in a certain aspect, but at the same time, it also validates the fact that the value that she always had, she still does. He definitely has love for you. He definitely enjoyed being with you. He definitely did not want a one-night stand. This has been going on for years. This friendship, I mean, yes, it just recently got intimate, but for years, you were friends. For years, it didn't cross the line. But see, that's the thing. A lot of men and women cannot just have a platonic relationship. Eventually, you know, people joke around, oh, that's my work wife. Oh, that's my work husband. Eventually, it becomes a problem. Eventually, you lose control. Eventually, you make a bad choice or decision. Oh, thank you, Robert. Absolutely. Make sure you guys, moderators, put Robert on the list, please. I couldn't just be with somebody because of kids at home. It should be that you should be with the one you love. You can still do the kids with some... Yeah, exactly. It's true. Shoot. Hey, sugar mama. Also a man myself, I could just be with someone because of the kids at home. Exactly. Where's sugar mama go? I missed it. People are just crazy. So back off, give space, and we'll see down the road. Yes. Definitely give them the space right now. Give them the respect. Give them the email that says, you know what, I respect your decision. You know my number when you want to talk. That's it. I respect your decision. Don't put too much information in that email. Just very simple, short and sweet, okay? Simple, short and sweet. Renata, there you go. All right, next up. I'm sorry, Renata, but hang in there. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, and I have not sang. All right. Next up is Shelley. Thank you, Denise. And then Texas. What's meant to be will be. Keep faith, give space, but don't be played like a fool. Exactly. Don't put your life on hold, Renata. Remember to be happy. We only get one shot at life. Boy, you got that right, buddy. You got that right. You got that right. Listen, I say don't wait for nobody. They don't want to be there. Listen, trust them. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. That's like every time when I went out with my boyfriend. For 15 years I dated him. Every other woman he wants to look at, talk to, flirt, and ignore me. And then when we get home, oh, now you want to talk to me. Now you want to look at me. Now you want to say something. Now you want to sleep with me. Really? When we were out in public, everybody else was more important. So what was the point of me getting dressed up, doing my hair, doing my makeup, if every time we went out, I mean, I get it. You're going to see other women. You're going to do whatever. I get it. But all the energy that you were putting into them should have been put into me. And it wasn't. So that's what I'm talking about. Yes, absolutely, Renata. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, Kishav. Thank you. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Ain't no hey baby here. You better get off my channel. I ain't your baby. Crazy. People are crazy. Disrespectful. Call me no baby. I'm not no kid. I'll be your grandmother. All right. Who's up next? Shelly? Shelly, are you here? Really, Cranky? That's, yeah, mine too, in front of me. Couldn't even go to a diner or to a restaurant. He'd flirt with the waitress right like I'm not there. Are you kidding me? Oh, God help me, Jesus. I'm glad I'm single. I'm glad I'm single. I'll stay single. Okay, Shelly. All right, Shelly. What kind of reading are you asking for, Shelly? Are you asking about Tomas, or are you asking about a general? Whatever you're looking for. A general will give a little bit of everything everywhere. Or your relationship with Tomas. Situationship. Okay, T? All right. Let's find out what's going on. Let's find out what's going on. Shelly, let me just ask you, have you been wanting to reach out? Yes, I'll be on Friday night. Yeah, I'll be on Friday night, I think. Friday night. Nothing much. I didn't know I was your grandma. I'm somebody's grandma, but not yours, Freddie, or whoever you are. Fredith. I am somebody's grandma, so you're not hurting my feelings, honey. I'm old and I know I'm old. Not hurting my feelings. What's the matter with you? Oh, you were raised by your grandparents? That's beautiful. Oh, I'm so sorry. Exactly. That's beautiful, Spirit Brothers. That is beautiful. Everybody has subscribed to Spirit Brothers, right? You guys have all subscribed to him, right? Remember, we did that last time, but make sure if you haven't. Also, remember, follow my favorite astrology guy, Astrology Blitz. B-L-I-T-Z. B-L-I-T-Z. Astrology Blitz. And then my other favorite guy is Storm Master Nate. N-A-T-E. The weather conditions all over the United States. This man is so accurate. Such a good guy. Sweetheart. He's funny. He's kind. He's a NASCAR lover too. He's from Ohio. He's got the most accurate forecast for all the weather. So when you're concerned or worried or scared about the weather, summer, winter, fall, whatever, tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever, he's got you covered. He also helps so many truck drivers, you guys. These truck drivers are driving in such crazy weather, and he helps them all. He's just amazing. All right, Shelly, coming up. Right, Aaliyah? I love him. So, Storm Master Nate on TikTok. He might have Facebook too. Check him out. Astrology Blitz. He does privates as well. And he is so freaking accurate. You can go to Astrology Blitz right now on TikTok. He has a week of the horoscopes, like the readings for the week. For each sign up. Then he's on every night, California time, 9 p.m. till about 12, sometimes 1, or Eastern time, where I live, it comes on at midnight till about 2. But when I tell you that guy is so accurate, and he's funny, he plays music, he sings, he makes you laugh, he's like the nerd of the nerd, and he's like my favorite nerd. Like, I'm so in love with this nerd. He is just adorable. So please watch Astrology Blitz. I can't tell you. Yeah, please check him out. Astrology Blitz is great. Really great. And he's so precise. Storm Master Nate is very accurate. Spirit Brothers, with the traveling that you do and the different things that you do, that's a good guy you might want to watch, because he could help you to know what the weather's going to be like and the elements and everything going on around. So check him out. Okay. Hey, Lynn. How you doing? All right, Shelly. I'm shuffling. All right, Shelly with T. Right now, I have the Hermit card for T. Nice to see you too. I'm glad you're okay. The Hermit card talks about soul searching. It talks about spiritual enlightenment. It's kind of like he's looking at his own reflection right now. With this Hermit card, something's coming up about the month of September, the number 9, or the month of September. And I don't know if that's related to him, his birthday, or if that's when you can expect to hear from him, or things to start to change. Exactly, Spirit. So right now, he's contemplating on a lot of things. He's got a lot of pondering going on, meaning that he's thinking, he's spending a lot of time alone. He's looking back at his own reflection of his own actions, behaviors, mannerisms over the past. It feels like he's wanting to... Hi, Diana. He's wanting to realign himself with you. He's trusting his inner guidance to bring him some type of solitude here. He's also wanting to mend the fence, like make amends with you, Shelley. He's wanting to make amends. He's regretting a lot of things from the past. I'm so glad you did too, honey. Make sure you check out the details on this video. If you're purchasing an intense mini reading, it is only $55 instead of $88. It is $55.55 on Cash App or Zelle. If you pay through PayPal, it is $65. All right? So make sure you follow the rules. Shelley, with the Queen of Cups, there's a lot of compassion that this person brought you. There's a lot of comfort that they gave you. They had this way about calming you, making you feel secure when they were around you. Even this feeling of being emotionally stable spending time with this person. Your intuition, your thoughts, want to remember the good things and want to miss them and want to feel them again and want to experience them again and just want to start over. Like you're wanting to start over. But just like, why am I waiting so long? Why aren't they contacting me? Why aren't things moving forward? It's like your fight with yourself. Should I reach out to them? Should I text them? Should I act like I accidentally did something? Should I try to get their attention somehow, some way? Or no, maybe I just should wait is what you keep saying. Maybe I just should wait. You know, with the Temperance card kind of talks about, absolutely, Diana, yes. Thank you, Cranky. With the Temperance card, you're wanting this balance, this harmony. You're trying so hard to be patient, but you're so tired of waiting and being patient. It's like, I've been patient for 15 years, 20 years. I've been patient. I've tried to be understanding. But also, Shelley, you have put yourself on hold. You have not given yourself the proper freedom that you're entitled to, that you deserve. Thank you, Diana. Please put Diana on the list. You're struggling, and I'm so sorry for what you're feeling right now. The loneliness is sometimes unbearable. When you were at that point when you were not connecting with family very well and you didn't have him as well, you really felt at a loss. You really almost felt like giving up, but because of your little fur babies, they kept you afloat. They kept you happy. They sense when you're sad. You've had a very rough past 2 years, which included him walking away, which included losing your father, which included a lot of stress, which included surgeries on your little puppy, and other things as well. Not to mention your own health scares at times. But the Two of Wands talks about being hit with a spirit of inspiration, or a point of inspiration. You're going to turn this fire, this feeling, this wanting, this needing into action. You're going to have to be sure to lay the groundwork first, though, Shelley. That's the key. This relationship will continue to fail and fail and fail unless you lay the groundwork. And by laying the groundwork means setting your boundaries, means not being a doormat for this person to walk all over you. You don't want to stumble over your own 2 feet, so to speak. You don't want to set yourself up for a fall, for a heartbreak, for a misunderstanding. It's going to take a little bit of planning on your part. Let things happen naturally. Let things go slow. Don't try to rush things. Don't invite him to come and see you. Allow him to be the one to create that opportunity. Your goals will be attained. There is a reconciliation coming, and that is about the Two of Wands. There is a reconciliation coming. Right, Shelley? Amen. There's definitely a reunion. Listen, there's a reunion. There's no doubt about it. It's not happening the way as fast as you want it, but it's happening. You will socialize with this person. There will be a lot of conversations. There will be like an investigation. And when I say that investigation, I don't mean by the popo. What I mean is that This investigation means you're going to dig deep. Okay? You're going to pull some of that hurt out of you and say to him, listen, this is what you did to me. This is how you made me feel. These are the questions you left in my mind. Why did you do it? You want answers. Why did you do that? Why did you do what you did? You knew that would hurt me. Listen, your person, T, is or was, and is now working on changing it, but is or was always about themselves. What's going to make them happy? What's going to be best for them? What's going to be convenient for them? What's going to be in their best interest? You understand? This is why they say lay the foundation, set your boundaries, make it clear that, you know what, it's not just about you. This has to be an us, a we, or it's not going to work if it's just a me or an I. Wrong pronoun. With the Five of Swords, some of this conversation that you are going to have, you're going to have to work carefully through it. I don't want you to walk on eggshells. I want you to feel free to express your own emotions, your opinions, your feelings. Call it what it is. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. But listen, there's going to be disagreements. There's going to be conflict. There's going to be upheaval. You know that already. Because you know how he gets when you question something. You know how he gets when you ask something. At all costs, Shelley. You're going to win at all costs. What do I mean by that? No matter which way this works out. If it works out that he wants to come towards you and he wants to reconcile and he wants to fix things and he wants to make things right between you, you win. If he decides that he don't want to hear it, he don't want to have to answer to you, that he don't need to tell you this or need to say that to you, he don't need to apologize, then him leaving is also a win-win for you. You can't. He doesn't deserve that right now. People have to earn the privilege of being involved with you, of being associated with you, of being your friend, of being your lover. They don't just get to sign up and walk in and take over. One thing he needs to remember when he comes to you, that that's your house. And he must respect you in your house. And if he doesn't, pack up and leave. That's it. Respect doesn't cost a penny. Not a penny. You've always had unbiased judgment with him. But you've always believed in justice. You've always believed in balance. You've always believed in truth, Shelley. You have always believed in truth. Sometimes he had this coldness about him. Sometimes he had this secretiveness about him, like go use his phone in another room or go outside, not wanting you to hear. Those are red flags, okay? Those are red flags. Because if he's not involved with anybody, then whoever he's talking to, you can hear the conversation. He's not working for the Secret Service. Make your boundaries very clear. Make your communication very direct and very clear. Be very adamant about what's okay and what's not okay. When my phone ain't charging. He is coming towards you. You have the Three of Wands. There's progress coming. There's foresight. There's preparation. So you have some time right now, which is good because you can get JD Boo feeling better and back on track. At the same time, just so you know, even when JD Boo is feeling better, when you leave the house, you're going to have to still put JD Boo in a crate to keep him safe and protected. Otherwise, he will injure himself or re-injure himself while you're gone. Once he is feeling better, walking around, doing everything normal, but he's not allowed to jump and all that, you must, for his own protection, put him away when you go out. I just got that. So there is opportunities here. You are going to be moving forward where Tomas is concerned. There is a magnetic connection that is unexplainable to either one of you. But there is a very strong pull and a very strong intensity that draws this person to you, regardless of what they've done to you in the past. It is unexplainable, unattainable, unfathomable, but at the same time, it's magnetic. It's important to still let people know that you love them. You never have anything to lose when you let somebody know that you love them. They don't have to reciprocate it. They don't have to feel the same. And it doesn't matter what they think. You have the right to your own feelings, to your own opinions. But it is important, Spirit says, to put yourself first. Because loving yourself makes you even more romantically attractive. Okay? Good, Shelley, good. You've always felt, out of anyone that you've dated, that Tomas was the right one for you. You always felt like this is the relationship that you've always wanted to manifest. You've always wanted it to come to fruition. With the law of attraction, it's saying that everything that you want will soon be yours. Your love life is soon going to ascend to a higher level. Your love life is soon going to ascend to a higher level. At the moment, Tomas is at a crossroads. He doesn't know what to do, but he is thinking through it. So remember, when he does communicate to you, when you are talking to him, if he ever leaves you feeling confused more than comforted, if you feel more confused than comforted, then you need to reassess that person's access to you. The problem is you have known Tomas in a past life, and this is why the connection is just so hard to let go. That's the same thing with Texas. There is going to be reconciliation from somebody from your past. They will be returning to your life very soon. So know that this is happening much faster than you expected. I'm going to use the cards now from Zara. See how long until you hear from him for sure. Whoop, whoop. Within the year, like within 2024, which is August, September, October, November, December, next 5 months, things are going to really be happening between the two of you. You can expect to hear from him or some type of message within a week. Within a week's time. Either he's watching, spying, calling, texting, somehow communicating with you one way or the other. Now, I don't know if it's telepathy, but I am telling you that this person is thinking about you so much. So if you find yourself can't get him off your mind more than usual, that's because he's thinking of you. And that's with anybody listening right now. If somebody stays heavily on your mind, it's because they're thinking of you. That's what it says, Shelley. I pulled the cards for timing because I don't do timing. So I pulled the cards for timing. All right. We'll take a little short intermission here. During the intermission, I'm going to take a little break. As I'm taking a break, how about type in some yes or no questions. I'll answer a couple free yes or no questions. And then who's after Shelley? Who's up? Texas is after Shelley? So please type your yes or no questions. They are free. Please, please, please. Okay, Texas, and then Cranky, Leslie, Robert, Diana. Okay. Just going to take a fast little break, answer some yes or no questions. So please type your question, and myself and Lily will give you your yes or no. And then we'll do Texas, and then Cranky, and we're good. Robert, let's see. Chinese food for dinner or ravioli? Oh, definitely ravioli. Definitely ravioli. I love ravioli. And you know, I like it even in an Alfredo sauce. Or even, heck, I like Chef Boyardee, trust me. But, and I do like both the meat ravioli and the cheese ravioli. So I like them both. I like to make them homemade too I usually put lobster and shrimp. And then use like either a pesto sauce or garlic and olive oil. I love that too. Yeah, Robert, that sounds delicious. Robert, you're just adorable. I remember you from one of the mediums page. I remember we were both on there. And your energy comes across as just so kind and sweet. Shame you're not in New Jersey. We could go have dinner. It's a shame. I could use a good friend. I could use a good close by friend. That would be nice. We could have had dinner. It'd be very nice. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the yes or no's. Robert said, okay, cool. Zara, does Aaron want to be in a relationship with me, or does he just want one night? So we're doing yes or no's. But I want to say, yes, he does want to be in a relationship with you. He'll take one night. Don't get me wrong. He's a man. He'll take one night if that's what you give him. But he would like to make this a routine. He would really like to get to know you better. He doesn't just want to know the actress, Zara. He wants to know the real Zara. I hope that helps. Aaliyah, will I be accepted into the medical program? Yes. Yes. Is this medical program as in CNA, CHHA, technician, something of that nature? Or is this more medical program as in for health? Kushboo, I get yes. I get yes. It might take some time, but I get yes. Denise, does Jacob have regrets? He questions himself a lot, Denise. He shakes his head. It feels like he wished he didn't do something or say something. And yes, the answer is yes. He does have regrets. He didn't at first, but now he does. But Aaliyah, yes, you will. You're in New Jersey? Are you kidding me? What part of New Jersey? What part of New Jersey? Barbara Jackson is truly happy with the woman he's been with. No, he misses you. No, he's using her. He's using her. There's a reason they have something in common. Whether they drink together, party together, whatever. He's using her. And yes, he does miss you. And you haven't heard the last from him. Tracy H., do you think Sean is going to contact me and we will reconcile? I think Sean's worried that you won't change. I think Sean feels like he doesn't want, like he misses you, Tracy. He misses you. There's a lot about you that he misses, and then there's a lot about you that he doesn't miss. So you understand what I mean by that, right? There's a lot about you that he misses, and then there's other shit that he just don't want to deal with anymore. So until you get any insecurities, any fears, until you get over anything from the past, then his energy won't come towards you. I think if you can work on yourself more and start really seriously taking accountability and responsibility and owning your own shit, and let him own his own shit. But it's not for you to make him own his own shit. He's got to choose to own his own shit. And then, yes, I think you can reconcile. Absolutely. Hi there. Am I safe at my job? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There's a lot of changes going on at your job, though. And there's been, I think, 3 or 4 people either been let go or transferred, or there's a lot of changes coming in, and there's a lot of changes in management. But I feel like currently, yes, you are safe. There's some kind of change, and I don't know about a strike, but there's some kind of change that's going to like replace a lot of people. But I don't feel like they're going to get to you on a list where you'll be one of them. No. I do feel, and it's nice to see you. I do feel that you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. But I am going to say this. I don't think you're going to want to stay there for the next 2 years. I think you're going to make a change within about 6 months or so on your own. Oh, phlebotomy. Beautiful, Aaliyah. Yes. I saw you doing some type of technician work. So phlebotomy, yes, makes sense. Oh, Tracy, thank you. Hi, Texas. We got you coming up right after, when's Texas up? Is she up next? Do the people at my job know the managers want to promote me? I feel like, yeah, they see a little bit of favoritism there, Cranky. I feel like they see you interact with them a lot, or they see them watching you a lot. But they're not mad or jealous. I think they all like you. And a lot of them are hoping that you do get the promotion. But don't worry about anybody around you. Keep focusing on just your work, on just your work, on just your work. Doing the best that you can do is more than enough. Cranky, you're in a very good place. Oh, North Brunswick. Okay, that's not too far. All right, Mr. Robert. I keep forgetting North Brunswick. I keep forgetting that, Mr. Bobby. I keep forgetting. My pleasure, Kushboo. California, oh my goodness. Oh, near Rutgers, okay. Nessa R. I feel like he has before, Nessa, but it didn't last long. He's dealing with something very emotional, even maybe something from childhood, something that traumatized him. He might not have had a great relationship with his father or didn't know his father. There's something where he didn't feel good enough, and he's still feeling like he's not good enough. It's not even about you or the kids or anybody like that. It's more about him just feeling not worthy. Somehow, some way, he really should get into counseling. And then, yes, he would consider stop drinking. But I feel like there's legal stuff involved here, and I feel like there's also financial struggles with him too. But Nessa, please, if you're caught up in this and it's unhealthy or unsafe, if it's destroying the family, you're going to have to start to decide to love yourself, because you can't fix him, and you've tried. You're going to have to work on doing what's best for you. Sometimes we have to let people go in order for them to realize when they lose everything, they have to have a reason to stop. He can't quit for you. He can't quit for anybody else. He needs to quit because he's choosing to. Right now, he's not understanding the destruction that it's having on everyone around him. And that you're scared that he's going to hurt himself or somebody else. Vanessa, did you deal with your father drinking too? Was your father a drinker? Because I feel like there was somebody around you that you were around growing up that was drinking as well. Okay, Denise. Diane. Diane, I feel more like the cultural differences will actually complicate things a little bit. But it won't stop you from being together. But I feel like there's something, a secret that he's keeping from you that you don't know about. And that's what's going to keep him from marrying you or doing something long term or making a commitment to you. Because right now I feel like this person is intermittent with you. I don't feel like he's around you full time. I feel like he's around you for his convenience. And I recommend that you go in another direction. Because I don't feel like he's worth you wasting another 3 years. You're welcome, Aaliyah. Is Sonny spying on me occasionally? I don't have anything to do with him anymore. I just get a feeling. I feel like he rides by. He rides by and he looks and he looks and he looks. I don't feel like he speaks too much, like asking questions about you. But I definitely think that he rides by, and I'm going to say twice. So like, whether it's twice a week, or it's been twice that he's done it. But Bobby, honestly, there's a lot of curiosity there. On both ends, yours and his. But he's got this female around him and a lot of distractions around him. But it's kind of like the same shit, different day with him. Nothing really changes with him, Bobby. Now you, on the other hand, I don't know if there was I don't know if you fell backwards. I don't know if you tripped over your own feet a few months back, but there was something that had you not in such a great place, maybe mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But I feel like you're fixing that now. There's also a health issue that you're addressing, something that you've been handling. Whatever that is, keep going. Texas, does my temporary work center see me as an asset? Very knowledgeable. They see you as very knowledgeable. Kind of like having answers when they need something to be fixed or done or adjusted. It's like you know how to do it or how to plan it or how to figure something out. I also feel like they feel like you're a very hard worker, very dedicated, very loyal. And yes, they feel you're a valuable employee, yes. There's plans coming up for you, Texas. Something of a surprise. In a good way. All right. Texas, you're up next. Leslie, has Nick been thinking about me? I swear I've seen him Jeep on my... Oh my gosh. Well, you better keep going, Tracy. Keep going. Therapy ain't going to handle that in one session, 10 sessions, a month, 2 months. Keep going. Keep learning. We all could use therapy. All of us, including myself. All right. Where'd my cards go? What the heck? Oh, here they are. All right, Texas, you're up. Texas, you're up. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Your job's going to be okay. I would love it, Bobby. Let's see. All right. All right, so Texas. Texas, let's go. Let's go, baby girl. Texas. Texas, I'm going to do your relationship and a little general with it, okay? Relationship and a little general with it. Texas, time's going to go by faster than you think. Either the days, the weeks, the months are going to go by faster than you think. Putting all the extra effort in, the extra work in, you may feel like nobody's noticing, but they are. The dedication and the loyalty, they are. There's also an older man who has a lot of respect for you. There's an older man around you who has a lot of respect for you. You're also going to be hearing news soon from a family member. Some type of birthday party, celebration being planned, something coming up. Texas, if you don't already know about it, something's coming up. All right, let's get into relationship. And work is work is secure, Texas. Very stable, very secure. All right, Texas. Right now, Texas, you need some nurturing. You need like that really nice, tight squeeze hug. Right now, it's like feeling like sometimes it's all for nothing. All this work, all this hard work, all this catching up, all this drama, bullshit, all this struggle, all this stress. It's like, why do I bother? Why do I bother? You're knocking yourself down and beating yourself up. Don't beat yourself up right now, Texas. Do not beat yourself up. You're welcome, Nessa. God bless you, honey. I'm praying for you. Natasha, let me just tell you real quick. She's been taking advantage of you anyway. She's only in it to see what you can give. So it's good that you did what you did, and you need to just distance yourself, block her, move on. They are not your responsibilities, and she needs to make some changes. She needs to get her shit together, and she needs to get the help that she needs for whatever addiction or problem that she's going through. And at the same time, her own family has turned their back on her for a reason. So please, do yourself a favor. Stop wanting to be the fix-all, the savior, Stop trying to fix it all. It's not your job. It's not your job. You just simply have been taken advantage of because you give a foot, they want a yard. It's too much. Okay, now. Okay, Texas. All right, Nessa. All right, Texas, you're really trying to, you want to balance this out. You really are wanting balance. You know what, you just want to be able to be in a relationship. You want to be able to go to work. You want to be able to come home. You want to have something to look forward to. You want to have dinner with your partner. You want to just spend time with them. You want to spend your weekends just laying around, watching movies, having a good time. Yeah, okay, going out here and there, but for the most part, it's just, you just want life to be simple. You just don't want all this struggle and all this heartbreak and disappointment and arguing and fighting and name calling and breaking things, throwing things. You don't need all that. You don't need all that. And they're always pointing the finger at you, and it's not you. You're trying so hard with the Two of Pentacles to balance all of this out, but the problem is you can't balance his side. You can only balance your side. And you've tried to balance his side. You've tried to help him get balance. You've tried to give him direction. You've tried to give him verbal prompts. You've tried to even exhaust yourself doing more for him, cleaning up the house or doing whatever. You tried to do so much that's unappreciative. He's not appreciating everything that you bring. Thank you, Nessa. You have the Sun card, Texas, which means to me that you're supposed to be happy. Things are supposed to go your way. Things aren't supposed to be a mess the way that they are. You know, Texas and Nessa really should exchange phone numbers, emails, or whatever. I think you both could help each other because you're both going through the same thing. You're each both going through the same thing right now. So Nessa, Texas, if anybody wants to post an email on here so that you can reach out to one another and then perhaps exchange phone numbers. I don't suggest you put your phone numbers on the live. Email means you can open it if you want to or not open it, but phone numbers, don't do that till later. Like, connect with each other, exchange numbers, because Nessa doesn't have a lot of support or encouragement around her. People just don't understand why she's still there. And Texas, same thing. Same exact thing. All right, so Texas. The strength card is here. You have the courage and the strength. You have the knowledge. And you have all the information. You've read so much about how to help this person, what to do, what not to do. And at the same time, Texas, you felt weak. You felt like you're exhausted. Now, yes, exhausted from work, but the reason work is so much more exhausting is because emotionally you're attached to your partner, and that's what's stressing you out, what's going on at home, not even so much what's going on at work. Awesome. I'm telling you, Nessa, you love to talk to Texas. She is a sweetheart. So, you have so much compassion, Texas. So much compassion. And you know what's funny is you understand. And you get him and you don't even judge him. You even feel bad for him because of the struggle that he has. But then your mind gets boggled about why doesn't he want to help himself? A lot of times they're in that place where they don't feel like they have the problem. They feel like you got the problem. Or they'll try to blame it and say, I drink because of you. It's not true. Hey, Skipper Joe. How you doing, buddy? Texas, you want to write your email up there? Or Nessa, write yours and Texas can write it down and communicate to each other. Texas, where your job is concerned, they're seeing your hard work and your productivity. They're seeing the results of your outcome. Oh, good. I'm glad. They're seeing that you stay with something until it's handled. You finish what you start, which is why you stay late, because you finish what you start. In this relationship, Texas, the Temperance card for you as well is here. Needing more patience, needing to maintain and stay calm. Exactly the same thing. Exactly. Oh, you put your email already? Did you get it? Did you get it, Nessa? Did you get it? So this balance, this peace, having patience, doing things in moderation, this inner calmness that you need to finally... Okay, let me see. Where'd you put it, Texas? I don't see it, Texas. Where'd you put it, Texas? I don't see it. Oh, emails don't show up when you type them on YouTube? Okay, thank you, honey. Texas, I'll tell you what. Oh, she has to be a mod. Okay, Texas, I'm going to make you a mod. I'm going to make you a mod for a second. Yours doesn't show either, Nessa. So, Texas, I'm going to make you a mod for a second. All right, Texas. Now type your email again. I put you as a mod. Type your email. I'm telling you, this channel happens for a reason. You're not meeting by accident. This isn't a coincidence. This is spirit. There it is. You got it, Nessa? See it? You see it? You got it, Nessa? Yep, it showed Texas. You got it, Nessa? Okay, great. Now I'm going to take it away. Okay, now I'm going to switch you back. Okay, now we're back to normal. All right. All right, Texas. Changes are coming, Texas. He's going to try again. You're welcome, Nessa. He's going to try again. He's actually going to try to stop drinking for you and for himself. The Four of Cups are here. Right now, he might feel like he's not wanting to talk or communicate, or that's you, because somebody's got their arms folded like they don't want to hear what's being said, or they don't want to deal with it. But I can tell you, the more you try to go at him toward his drinking and toward his behaviors and his mannerisms and why is he talking to this girl and texting this person or doing this, and the more you deal into that, it's only going to build up a bigger fire and more smoke and make it hard to communicate with one another. So my advice to you is to just keep conversation cool, calm, and general. Don't try to tell him anything. Don't make your opinions. Don't even waste your breath right now, as he doesn't want to hear it. But then he's going to come up with his own suggestion of I'm going to quit. I'm going to stop. And that's going to allow the two of you to get back closer together. But you're going to have to refrain from any type of communication about his problem. You're just going to have to let him handle it on his own. But it's coming. It's like you're going to give a little, he's going to give a little, he's going to give a little, you're going to give a little. And the Four of Swords here. Right now, actually, after all this bullshit back and forth, hey, digital tip, you need rest and relaxation right now. You're still recovering from everything that's went on. I'd say because I'm going to block Jesse Hernandez from my channel. How about that? Goodbye, Jesse. You need to rest. Stay focused on your work right now. Let that keep you busy. Let your fur babies keep you busy. And that's it. Right now, he's kind of playing things small. He's procrastinating. He's pretending there's obstacles in his way. He's got a lack of planning anything. And his thoughts are still stuck in the past. So, he hasn't hit a rock bottom hard enough to make him want to quit yet, or make him want to stop yet. But it is coming. Thank you, Bobby. We missed you, Bobby. We haven't seen you, little Papa Smurf, for a long time. So, you have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords means to make judgments without emotions. Make choices, decisions, conversations, judgments without your emotions. Don't let your emotions get into it so they don't get stepped on. Protect yourself right now. The Devil card is here because he is still self-sabotaging. It's not your fault. He's self-sabotaging. I'm going to tell you again, it is not your fault, Texas. It's because it's the choices that he's making. Oh boy, Bobby. I know something's rendering you powerless right now, but Texas, you know what? You're really not. Believe it or not, even when, even when you're not around, I don't know what just happened. Even when you're not around him, even when you're not talking, you're still not powerless because he hears all the love you had for him. He knows how bad he's hurt you. And then he starts to clean up a little bit, not drink as much, and then feel guilty about what he's done. You are going to hear from him soon. There is communication coming. But do not allow yourself to go over there right now. Just tell him that you think maybe it's better off that you don't. Hi, Marie. Just tell him right now, no, I don't think it's a good idea. And then tell him you'll talk to him tomorrow and hang up. Oh, I'm glad it's busy. It needs to be. There'll be some type of gift coming for you. There's a blessing coming for you, and there's a surprise coming for you. Hey, Marie. Hey. Hey, Indigo. Okay, working things out. Okay, so that's fine. But like I said, you're going to see. There's something coming within the next 3 days that may, again, set you back a little bit from him. So what I'm saying is, trust your judgment, trust your intuition, because you may not want to go over there. You may not want to, thank you, Marie. You may not want to get involved. Like if you hear him or talk to him and you know he's drinking heavy, that night you may not want to go there. You might want to say either you have a headache, a migraine, and you're just going to stay home and avoid that. That will help you to avoid this conflict that could cause another breakup. So I want you to kind of be careful, pay attention, trust your gut. But like I said, Texas, the man loves you. And like when I was doing another reading and I said, this is somebody you knew from a past life, which is why the connection is so strong. So just understand, he is trying to clean up. Did he recently tell you, like I said, that he's going to try to cut out or slow down his drinking? Did he recently tell you that? It's not that they don't love you, it's that they don't love themselves right now. Yes, he did, like 15 minutes ago, no joke. Texas, like I told you, listen, nobody wants to be a drunk. Nobody wants to be an alcoholic. Nobody wants to be a drug addict. Nobody chooses this just to do it, to be it. Some people drink and they didn't realize they have that addictive personality. They didn't realize that they wouldn't be able to stop. They didn't know how hard it was going to be. They're not choosing the alcohol over you. It may look like that and feel like that at times. But what they're doing, they're choosing to numb the pain that they have. So counseling and talking it out in therapy is something that will really help them to realize what pain it is that they're trying to dull or numb. It's the same reason people do drugs. It's the same. So Texas, just know that there's balance between the two of you. There's love between the two of you. And this man, he would kill for you. Understand that. He would kill for you. The reason that he doesn't live with you or stay under the same roof with you, he don't trust himself. Because he knows until he can get his shit together, it wouldn't work. So trust yourself. Trust him, trust yourself. There's a lot of love there. There's a lot of love there, okay, baby girl? It's okay. It's going to work out fine. Let me get one more card for you. Right now, oh, shit, I almost dropped everything on the floor. Hold on. Right now, it's him. It says it's him. That says him. Divine masculine. So right now, He's trying to be the right man for you. He's trying to be the man you want him to be. He's not interested in that other woman I told you. He's not. He has some obstacles. He's got some hurdles to get through. But he's going to be okay. Yeah, Texas, trust me. It's with you, he feels like it's family. He feels like he has security with you. Doesn't feel that with anybody else. Stay optimistic and keep in mind that you're going to create your reality and you can attract love with... You cannot attract love with a negative mindset. So stay positive as hard as it can be. Have a heart-to-heart conversation. Just talk about your feelings. Know that it's a safe place to talk about how you feel about him, how much you love him, and that you can't imagine your world without him, because it is the truth both for you and Nessa. Because you know the sober man. The sober man is freaking amazing, right? And sometimes you have to deal with the drunk man or the whatever man, but when you keep remembering the sober man, that's where your love keeps staying strong. Elizabeth, how are you doing? Did you get your blessing now, Elizabeth? Are you good? Are you secure? Are you safe? All right, who's up next? Are you secure and safe, Elizabeth? Elizabeth, God bless you. I told you everything would go in your favor and you'd be okay. You're okay, Texas, I promise you. Amen, Nessa. I know. Oh, it's coming, Elizabeth. It is coming within probably 7 days. Within 7 days. It's coming. It is coming. All right, Cranky, you ready? So the list is closed now for tonight. The list is closed. Cranky, you ready? All right, Cranky, here we go. 3 of Pentacles, there's a reunion coming. There's communication, Cranky. There's getting together. There's reminiscing. There's talk about changes. There's talk about chances. Second chances. There's going to be talk about your daughter to him. There's going to be talk about his child to you. This communication is coming in fast and unexpected. Thank you, Texas. Right now, Texas, I'm sorry, not Texas, Cranky. There's a lot of options for you opening up. So I gotta tell you that these options with him, it's like he's coming, he must live far away from you right now. Because it feels like he's coming around you, coming to that area, going to spend some time, must be taking a small trip. Something that he's going to be around you somehow. Now, when I say around you, I don't mean in your house. Somehow around you, you're going to hear about it through the grapevine, so to speak, that guess who's in town, or guess who's around, or whatever. Or guess who was asking about you. Someone is going to tell you. I know this might feel like wishful thinking, but I'm telling you that you are included in what he feels is an option for him. He's looking to expand his reality. He's looking to reminisce, to get back in touch. Now, he's not at the point where he's saying, listen, I want to leave this person and go marry somebody else or be with somebody else. He's not there. He's not at that point. But he is at the point where he's missing his friends, his old friends, like old familiar ways, old familiar places. Okay, great. Yeah, right now, it's like he's got too much on his plate. He's stressed out. He feels like he can't keep going. He needs a break. He needs a timeout. He may be far from his brother, so that's why he's trying to come and see a brother. Does that make sense to you? He's got a lot of burdens. A lot of extra responsibilities that are weighing him down. He's putting in so much hard work, but he feels like he needs time out. He's going to use a brother as an excuse. Does that make sense? I was reading your state at the same time. Does that make sense? Something about seeing his brother? Coming to see his brother? He's been thinking of you often. You've been weighing heavily on his mind. He had a dream about his mother not that long ago, and his mother mentioned you in his dream. His mother mentioned you in his dream. His mother was very nurturing and very kind. Okay, so it's something about using an excuse to see his brother. Um, his mother was very nurturing, very practical, very supportive. She gave him a lot of stability. She used to be a very hard-working parent before she had gotten sick. She taught him a lot. All right, let's see where we're at. Right now, the devil card is showing up where he's currently at, his situation, what he's going through. It's kind of like his shadow self he's seeing. It's like this attachment. It's like there's some destructive behavior around her with her mother. There's things being talked about behind his back. He may be feeling like they don't have his best interest at heart, that he's being used. He's trying to let go of the emotional attachments with them. He really needs time to get away, and when he gets that time away, he's going to use it to think. He's also going to hook up with you, reconnect with you. When I say hook up, somehow he's going to see you, communicate with you, and want to spend time with you, like just to talk, hang out. Nothing sexual, nothing crazy, not at this time. But right now, it's going to be him expressing his feelings to you and his emotions to you, how he's always been in love with you, and that he's never forgotten you. That's where he's going to come from. That's the place he's coming from. Right now, he's just hanging around doing what he's got to do. It's like right now, other people around him don't understand what he's going through. They don't understand the sacrifices that he's already made. He's going to explain something to you because he knows you'll see things differently. He knows you're going to understand him. You're going to help to give him advice and guidance. You're going to teach him to take the time to just breathe and take his time to think things through, think things out. You're going to tell him not to rush into anything, to make sure that he has a plan understood, a plan set up before he makes any moves. It's like now you've just been hit with a spark of inspiration, because Spirit is trying to let you know that it wasn't all for nothing. Spirit's trying to let you know that you haven't been forgotten. Spirit's trying to let you know that this man was always in love with you. He just wasn't ready for you. The timing wasn't right. He wasn't ready for you. With the Eight of Pentacles, you're putting in so much work right now. It's like you're going to get your due diligence. You're going to see that his standards are much different than they used to be. He's going to realize that your standards are quite high because of the responsibility you have as a mother. Exactly. Very, very irresponsible with money. Yes, they are. Outcome comes up for you as positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, laughter, celebration, rebirth, renewal, new beginning, fresh start. High Priestess, you got to listen to your gut. Sometimes you might have to turn inward because the answers are within, okay? You are headed right now toward a growth period. A lot of learning, a lot of trusting, a lot of patience is going to be needed coming up, Cranky. Hold on to your money. Be careful with your money right now. At the moment, he's trying to hold on to people, possessions, issues, deep-seated past issues and things like that. But just know he feels there's a lot of greed around him. There's a lot of selfishness around him. There's a lot of weight put on his shoulders, a lot of pressure he doesn't know how to deal with. He wasn't ready for all that. Then we have the Hermit card in reverse, which is him isolating, him feeling lonely, him withdrawing. He's trying to distance himself from the situation right now, and that is why he's going to be doing the traveling. Just know, Cranky, that this is now the part of the year, after almost 6 months in to this year, you and him are going to start turning things around, start communicating on a regular basis, start texting back and forth, start talking, and you are going to see each other face to face. That is coming. So be patient. But that's what I have. Let me see how soon we get Zara's cards. For the timing, let me get the timing cards. How soon is Cranky going to be face to face with O? Within 3 months, Cranky. Within 3 months. Alrighty? Yeah, because you have that connection. Absolutely, because you have that connection. Okay. Who's up next? Who's up next? Hold tight, Cranky. Between your promotions at work, O coming back into your life, your daughter doing and feeling so much better, things are going to all balance out. I said that before October. Oh, great. All right, Leslie. All right, Leslie, who are we focusing on, or what are we focusing on, please? All right, you guys, I have to take a little break for a second. I'm about to go to the bathroom. One moment, please. I'll be right back. Leslie, what are you going to have it on? What are we doing it on? Just in general, your love life and your situation right now, what's going on? Okay, yep. I believe it. Okay. Give me 1 second to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Right back. I've been sitting here for a couple hours. Hold on, right back. Oh, stiff as a board. Oh, stiff as a board. Hold on, you guys. I'm cracking. My legs are cracking. My ankles are cracking. Hold on. Be right back. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I need to turn my air up. Oh, 72 degrees. Cold. All right. I'm coming. I'm coming. 1 second. 1 second. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, hold on. One second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me get a cracker. Hold on, guys. You know when you do these readings, you get kind of messed up. All right. All right, got me a cracker. All right, coming in. Coming right now. All right. Okay, I'm back. I'm coming back right now. Here I come. Here I come. All right. Leslie. All right, so I had to give me a cracker. Oh, what is this? Philadelphia garden vegetable cream cheese. Oh, my cracker broke in there. It's too hard. Oh, man, it's not working. My crackers are crumbling. Oh, this is a mess. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I gotta eat something. I haven't even had dinner. Can you believe I haven't had dinner? I did not have no dinner. No dinner. Wait, let me eat this. My crackers all crumbled. Okay. Alright, got a little cracker. Oh my god, I'm starving. I love vegetable cream cheese. I'm trying not to eat too much of it. Where's my... Oh, here it is. Alright, Leslie. Let's see what's happening. I need my glasses back on so I can see. Oh, did ya? I love raviolis. I'm going to be jealous. Oh my god, I would love some ravioli right now. I think I have some in the freezer. But I don't feel like cooking. It's 9 something at night. I gotta go to bed soon. But I'll lay in my bed and I'll watch Astrology Blitz tonight. I will watch him. I promise you that. Oh, it worked this time. Look at my cracker. Woohoo! Look at my cracker. Here's Zara. You want a bite? Here's Zara. You want some, Elizabeth? I'll give you some. Hold on. Oh, my cracker's breaking again. Ah, forget it. Not this one. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't have no dinner. Okay, here's another one, Elizabeth. Here you go, Elizabeth. I share my food with you. No, not yet. I'm looking for one. I'm trying to find one. I wish I did. I just got my bubba. I'm trying. I could feel my sugar was dropping because I started sweating. I knew I had to eat something. Oh, thank you from Bangladesh. Love right back to you from Jersey. Okay, Natasha, go ahead. Kim B, I was talking about you earlier. I said I love you. Thank you so much for helping me last night. I love you so much. You're always so kind to me and helpful. You're like a super, super, super sweet, sweet, sweet best friend ever that somebody could ever want. Thank you, Kim, for being the person that you are. Always going above and beyond for somebody. Thank you, Kim. Hey, Kim. Bobby on here lives in North Brunswick. Is that close to your house? Yeah, right, Elizabeth? Me too. Love you, Kim. Okay. Um, so unfortunately, no, the list is closed tonight. Yeah, thank you. Oh, still distance. Okay, honey. Um, Leslie. Leslie, honey. All right, Leslie. Say what? What's that lady talking about? She didn't make no comment for me to even say to, so you know what? Whatever. Delete that stupid thing. Because everyone seems to be mysteriously popping up lately. Yeah. Good, Leslie. Listen, you show them they can't just have you like that. Show them. Okay. It is so fun being with you guys tonight. And we'll do some more free yes or no's when I get done. And do the quiz. I mean, that not the quiz. You pick a number. Okay. Leslie, you're absolutely right. With the Queen of Pentacles, Natasha, you was already answered. With the Queen of Pentacles, Leslie, these people who keep coming back around you and are showing up and going to continue to show up all the way for July and August. August is going to be crazy for you. You're going to be like, what? Leslie, I love your face and the expression that you're going to make. He's been watching you for a while, Leslie. He's been watching you for a while. Natasha, you were already answered. You should have been present when you asked. You have to play it back now. So, Leslie, with the piece of, I knew it was a piece of carrot. With the people that are coming back, the reason they're coming back, because all they know you to be is nurturing. All they know you to be is always there for them. All they know you to be is encouraging and supportive to them. Reliable. It's like, this person knows that you're a working parent. These people okay, so they feel that you're very wise and very knowledgeable. But not to mention, 3 of these people, so 2 of these people are a female that's going to come back into your life. So if there's a friend that you've distanced yourself from or you just haven't really had a lot of time for lately, that person is going to show up. Oh, an hour. That person's going to show up. And then you have 3 men. So I'm saying that's Sergio, that's Nicholas, and that's your ex-husband. Now, your ex-husband has a lot of regrets. A lot of regrets. And it seems like when you were married, Leslie, when you were married, when things were good, oh my God, for real? That's where Lydell's at. Listen, when you were married with your ex-husband, when things were good, him and your father got along. Yes or no? I get yes. Okay. Because it shows me that your ex-husband feels that, and this is a big one. He feels that a long time ago, he was going through some kind of midlife crisis. This is where the two of you just went on different paths. Where his behavior changed, where his mannerisms changed. And he realizes that now. He's realizing now, though, had he have stayed, his life would be so much better. He wouldn't have gotten all the trouble that he's gotten into. He wouldn't have the bullshit that he's dealing with now. He would still have your father like a best friend to talk to. And he misses his son. He also remembers how much you did for him, the house. What a good wife and mother that you are. Uh-huh. He's admitting all that now, Leslie. He's going to make amends to you. He's around you. He's coming back around you. It's like he wants to drop something off to the house. Perhaps for your son. But he wants to drop something off. Has he said that yet? Did you tell your son that yet? Did your son say to your son he's going to give him something? What's going on with that? He's going to drop something off at the house. Yeah. But now he's reaching out to your son, right? But now he's reaching out to your son, right? Oh, he's not reaching out yet to him? Okay, because that's coming. He's going to start. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Yep. He's going to start reaching out to your son. With the devil card reversed. With the devil card reversed. This is talking about getting rid of his limited beliefs. Getting rid of his limited beliefs. Okay. Because it's so okay, so in the past week or so he did. Okay. And he's going to continue, and he's going to drop something off for your son to the house. Is your son's birthday coming up? When's Roman's birthday? April. It could be a late birthday card, late birthday gift. Something's coming up. He wants to get closer to your son. It's going to take him some time. But he wants to be honest with your son. He wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation and be honest with your son. Now, Nicholas, on the other hand, Nicholas is coming towards you. Why, you ask? Now, Nicholas, you have to be careful because Nicholas has commitment issues and problems. I don't suggest or recommend that you invest into Nicholas too much because Nicholas is still tied to his wife and will continue to be. He's not man enough to walk away. Not at all. But he's going to reach out to you. He's going to want to meet up, catch up on old times. He's also going to go through a female to do this. So the lady that you know and he knows is going to be the common element between the two of you. And he's going to say that he's going to be here, go there, whatever she's going to invite you to. And that's how that's going to talk. He's not separate. He goes back and forth. He goes back and forth. It's kind of like she stays at the winter home and he stays at the summer home. That's how that goes. It's like they have two separate homes. Okay? One is convenient for her and her job. The other one is convenient for him and his job. Now, Nicholas could be a sweet talker. He's going to compliment you on your weight loss. Where I put the lid. He's definitely going to want to come close to you. The thing with Nicholas is that when you give Nicholas less attention, then he wants more. When you give Nicholas too much attention, then he pulls away. And I know you saw that. Starbucks still your thing? Because there may be a Starbucks visit coming up. Is Starbucks still your thing? Because they're telling me a Starbucks visit. Is that still your thing? I did. I just ate all my crackers. Now I'm good. Now I feel better. Now I got a second wind. And I got my green tea. Oh. Okay, so you saw me do this, so you know what that means, right? Thank you, Denise. So Natasha, I told you that you're better off to block that person. Natasha, I told you that person was using you. I told you that that person, when you stopped giving to them, they were going to walk away. So Natasha, yeah, she's mad. She's upset because you're not helping anymore. But her own family turned their back on her as well. She needs to deal with her own problems, her own issues, clean up her life and her addictions as well, and move forward. You need to stop being that person that has to fix everything all the time because you feel like unless you're fixing, buying, or doing, that nobody will want you. So you always have to keep doing this. So you know what? Let people take care of their own shit. And you need to start focusing on yourself, your education, and your career. Because you've been putting everything off using an excuse for her. So you know what? You're just as codependent on her as she was on you. How's that for your answer? Now, Leslie. So there's a good message for you, Natasha. Leslie. So Leslie, where Nick is concerned, you know what? Go out, have coffee, talk, catch up, or whatever. That's cool. But at the end of the day, let him know you don't have time for him. Now, number 2, the person at work. Yes, he does have a wife. Yes, she works around you or in the building with you. But I am going to say that he just finds you very smart, very helpful. He always sees you going and helping other people to get through their challenges or problems that they have, and you seem to fix it like a supervisor. You're definitely appreciated very much at your job, and you're also noticed by your supervisors. There is a promotion coming for you soon, Leslie. Now, when we talk about Sergio is still very shy. Sergio is very inexperienced. Sergio does not really date. Sergio is about money, investments, planning, family, food, friends. That's it. Now, new love is coming through for you, Leslie. new love, new attraction. Let me get Sarah. Let me get Zara's cards. Now we got. Let me shuffle this. Hold on, Leslie. He does like you. He sure does. Yeah. He thinks you're beautiful. How could he not? All right. Here's your card. Okay, so now don't panic over this. Okay? But they're saying to do it. Hold on, I'm dropping the cards on my couch while I'm sitting here. They're saying to do it. Do it. In other words, do it for yourself. So this trip, this vacation that you're taking, do it. You're liable to meet somebody there as well. The answer is yes, you are going to meet somebody while you're on a vacation. Within 2 years, you're going to be ready, finish school, promoted at your job, already in a relationship, yes, but within 2 years, engaged. You have engagement coming for you within 2 years. Within a year is when you get into a committed relationship. Within a year, you're in a committed relationship. But within a month from now, you're going to meet this new person that's been waiting. Waiting. Hold on. Waiting patiently to find somebody that's just like you. So Leslie, this loneliness, this not having somebody hold you and hug you is what makes you feel so kind of weak and sad, disappointed, losing faith, not trusting in the higher power, knowing that God has plans for you better than your own. Leslie, there's new love coming quickly. Now, your coworker also is going to get a little bit out of line. You need to keep a boundary there. No matter what they say or do, you need to keep a professional boundary. Or rumors will get started. Trouble will start to brew. Okay? Leslie, this man that's coming for you is stocky built, dark curly hair, mustache, maybe like a goatee mustache, like here and here, like here and here. Very handsome. He may have a motorcycle. He also may be a friend of your brother's. Somebody you have not met before. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, he's not happy, but that's his problem. Okay, she's not real happy with him too sometimes. Moon, moon, moon. Happy belated birthday. Did you have a great birthday? Moon, I've been sick. Look at... I had to get 2 teeth pulled out. They were abscessed. I'm still on antibiotics. Matter of fact, do I take it again? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Kim B, I might have messed up my medicine. No, that didn't mess it up. I took it this morning at 10:30. Then I took it at 6:30. Yeah, so I don't take it till 2:30. Shoo. Kim B, I almost messed up again. Yeah, I almost had to go in the hospital because with my heart, it could have went sepsis and made me die. I didn't know that. Indigo, I will be on Friday. You'll see me Friday because tomorrow night I go back to Friday night. Friday night. Because Friday, actually maybe Friday late afternoon because I have a supervisor meeting on Friday in a whole nother town far from here. And then, I'm done work around 1 or 2. Take me till 3 or 4 to get home. So yeah, sometime after dinner Friday. Yeah, I'm taking antibiotics every 8 hours. The dentist pulled my teeth and he sucked out with a needle the bacteria from the abscess. And he said I got to get them all out. But I can't afford to get they want to put the all fours implants in so that I can click my denture up. But I'm afraid to do that too because I'm afraid that that would get infected and I could end up dying from that. So I'm scared to do it. I feel like I might as well just get regular dentures. I don't know what to do. Just to get my teeth out with my insurance cost me $170. And they didn't even put me to sleep. Oh, Friday's my last 2. Oh, thank God, Kimby, I love you. Yeah, me too. I keep not understanding or believing that I'm a heart patient and I can't play games with my teeth anymore. With my heart, I can't risk getting infected. Oh, yeah. They x-rayed my teeth. They have the x-rays from the last time I was there and this time. And I have really bad gingivitis. But I'm just afraid to get... I don't want to take a risk on... Listen, if I got to get all these teeth out because they're so bad, that means my gums are not healthy either. That's why these teeth are no good. So I think I'm just going to have to do regular stick-em-up dentures with glue or whatever everybody does with glue. But I don't care. I'm just grateful that I'll get them out eventually. I'm not allowed to get them all out at one time. But I'm glad I'll get them out. And then I won't have to ever worry about that infection anymore. So I'm okay with it. I cried at first, but now I'm okay with it. I just have to be okay with it. I don't want to die for teeth. Thank you, Moon. Did you have a good birthday? Did you have a nice birthday? Did you eat your favorite food for dinner? Did you have a good birthday? Thank you, Elizabeth. They want a lot of money for implants anyway. Until I get rid of this damn car, which is drowning me in debt as it is. Oh, that's beautiful, Moon. I'm so happy. Leslie, the only warnings that come through for you is be careful who you trust, Leslie. Be careful who you trust. Even at work, when you hear about a promotion or somebody tells you about you getting promoted or you're going to be promoted, don't tell too many people that. Some people get jealous and upset. Oh, yeah, Tammy, definitely, 100%. That's what they told me. Well, there's abscesses, 2 of them. I thought I only had to get 1 pulled out, but they had to pull 2. And they don't give you no pain medicine. You just take Tylenol. I was like, oh, God, help me. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. It was more painful keeping them in, tell you the truth. Yeah, Moon just had a birthday, everybody. Moon just had a birthday. Remember when we knew it was coming up? But now she just had it. She's 24. No. I love Moon. God bless you. How's the new job going? Good, Moon? So, Leslie, be careful who you trust. Don't tell everything. Don't tell the secrets. Not everybody's your friend. Some people might act like it, but not everybody's your friend, so be careful. Oh, Elizabeth is cute. So, also too, Leslie, keep an eye on your eyes. You know, there was something too, Leslie, which makes sense. Um, we love you too, Moon. Uh, your medication that you take that does the weight loss thing has been linked to eye disease and problems, and you've had surgery. So you might want to check into a lawyer about that because your eyes got bad after you were taking that medicine. And that medicine has been known, and doctors are warning patients now that whatever you take, Bonjarno, Minerva, whatever, well, that is causing people to have this eye problem surgery thing. It's now on the FDA warning. Uh-huh. Um, Other than that, Leslie, be careful of sodium intake. Be careful of sugar. It's like you know better, or you be careful on how much. Even the ice cream, don't overdo it. I feel like ice cream is a weekly thing for you. Try to make it a monthly thing, not a weekly thing. Also, your water, increase your water. But they're the only messages that I have. So, Leslie, that is your mini. I hope you enjoyed it. And now we are down to, I think, one last mini. And who would that be? Who is the last person on my list? Is that Diana? Oh, Robert. I got Robert and then Diana. All right, Robert. Robert, here's the funny thing. Robert, oh wow, that's awesome. I hear you, Moon. Yeah, I hear you. I think what's happening now at my job is my program supervisor is going to become a director, and I think I'm supposed to get promoted to program supervisor, so I'm a little nervous about it. Yeah, you know what, Leslie? You're going to notice that you're attracting more and more people now. There's some type of thing with where the planets are. Go watch. Listen, I'm going to tell you this 100 times. Watch Astrology Blitz. Moon, I want you to do the same thing. Go on TikTok, look up Astrology Blitz, Blitz. He comes on, he's in California, so he comes on 9 o'clock your time, California time, and he comes on midnight, my time, Eastern time. So wherever you live, California time is 9 p.m., Eastern time is midnight. He posts, go right now and look at his videos on TikTok. He has the weekly videos up for each sign, for your sun sign, your rising sign. He's accurate as hell because astrology is very accurate, extremely accurate. When I tell you he's amazing, yes, Astrology Blitz. I'm gonna pin that for a second. When I tell you that astrology is so freaking accurate, I am so into this astrology right now. I'm loving it. 100% loving it. He's a funny looking white guy, handsome. He's so handsome. He's nerdy, but he's cute and he's funny and makes you laugh, and he sings music on there too. He does all kind of stuff while he's doing the signs, but he goes around the zodiac like 2 or 3 times the whole time that he's on. So keep watching. Oh wow, Bobby. All right, so Bobby, what are we doing your reading on? What are we doing your reading on? Oh wow, that's crazy. That's beautiful. All right, everybody's seen Astrology Blitz, right? Thank you, Moon. Bobby, what are we doing your reading on, please? Bobby, what are we doing your reading on? Okay. All right. Let me see what money's got to do with you. Hold on. So money is coming in divine timing. The first thing I hear about inheritance and money, be patient while things are unfolding. They're still in time, and whoever Thomas is, I don't know, but they're unfolding in time. This connection will be worth the wait. This having patience will be worth your wait. Okay? Okay? It's like they can't keep it from you. They can't keep it from you. It's meant to come to you. It was planned to come to you. No matter what happens, they can't fuck with it. All right? Now, there is turmoil coming where you and Sonny are connected. I am going to say there is going to be a meet-up, a greet-up, a follow-up, a reconnection, however you want to put it. And it's going to be a lot of turmoil because he's going to say things to trigger you that might piss you off. But you're going to get the information that you were looking for. And that's what I keep hearing. You're going to get the news, the information, the details, the facts that you were looking for. There's deception involved here where Sonny is involved. Apparently, he's wearing a false mask in front of you or was wearing a false mask in front of you. He's not who you think he is. He's not who you think he is. There needs to be a healthy balance between the two of you, physically, mentally, and emotionally, in order to have a relationship with him. The reason that it has not worked out in the past is because he is not giving the balance that's needed. You are definitely, or have been definitely going through some type of spiritual healing. It's like you needed a time to reboot yourself, to like recharge your engine, get a tune-up, so to speak. There's also an apology coming from somebody. Yeah, he's definitely not who he says he is. He's not. He's not. He wears a mask. He's hiding something. But there's an apology coming. And this apology is going to come with truth. There's going to be truth in the matter. Oh boy, this flew right out. All right, so once the apology comes and the truth comes out, there'll be healing for you. But you may decide that you're going to create distance. You may be the one that says, you know what? He's going to want to come around. He's going to want to connect. He's going to want to hang out. And you may be the one that says, nah, you know, there's a female that you're going to hang out with instead. There's a female, and I'm going to say that she's African American, or like a little darker than me. So kind of caramel color skin, maybe even. Maybe darker. I'm just getting a different ethnicity than you. This female's who you'd rather hang out with than him. It's like, no, you know what? At least when I'm with her, she's honest, she's nice, she's my friend. We talk, we hang out, we laugh. I can trust her. And him, no, he's not worth my time. You're going to push him away. You're going to push him away. Because he is, in fact, a player. And he plays both sides of the fence, if you understand what I mean. So, there's something to do with competition. So every time you've tried to get close to Sonny, you couldn't understand why it didn't work, or why he didn't show up, or why he would ghost you, or why he'd say one thing and do another, or whatever excuses he had. But there's a competition around, and it is a female that he is definitely either legally connected to, married to, or has a baby with, something. There's a connection here. A strong pull connection. Now, there's some things that you're regretting from your past. There's some things that you're regretting from your past, whether it's choices, decisions, who you let into your life, who you trusted, who you might have lent money to and they didn't pay you back. That's what I'm hearing. But there is a soulmate coming for you, Bobby. And this soulmate's coming between August and September. There is somebody that you're going to actually be able to trust. Somebody who's going to just get you. They're going to just understand you. Right now, you and Sonny are doing silence, no contact, so to speak. Sonny is missing you and thinking of you. There was a lot you did for him. Like you always took care of him. You always spoiled him. He's missing that. He's missing that. But this new person coming, you're going to bond very well with. This person is going to have you kind of head over heels. This person is definitely going to this person's going to help you to see and make it clear to you what it is that you really didn't want. And this person's going to bring you so much of what you do want that it's going to show you the clarity of what you really thought you wanted before, but realize you didn't want it. Then you're going to be done with Sonny. You're actually going to be completely done with Sonny. Pay attention to the red flags when Sonny does come around. You're going to see, now that I'm alerting you, you're going to pay attention to the red flags. You're going to see that 2 and 2 ain't giving you 4. You're going to see that half the stuff he's saying sounds bogus and like bullshit. Like, doesn't even make fucking sense. And that's how you're going to feel. There's a very nice union coming for you. There's a very nice deposit coming into your money. A deposit. There's a very large sum of deposit coming into your money. Or it may not come in as money. It may come as something physical, like as a home. And that home you may decide to either live in. If you decide to sell it, you have a lot of money coming to your deposit. If you decide to keep that home as your own investment and stay there, that's what you may do. So this may be a house being given to you or something that's worth that value. You need to keep your boundaries where Sonny's concerned to teach that person a lesson. Trust everything's happening in divine timing, not as fast as you like, but it's okay because what people were trying to hide from you is coming out of the woodwork now. Now it's coming out of the woodwork. So you haven't lost everything like you thought. It's coming. You're going to reach your goal. Everything that you want is going to work out for you. There's also some very good friends around you that maybe haven't spoken to you in a while, or maybe you've been just so busy that you haven't even had a chance to really reach out. Please take the time to send a few messages to a couple people, letting them know that you were just thinking of them. Stay optimistic and positive. Have faith, because romance is about to open a door for you that's been locked for a long time. Keep track of your health, your appointments. Don't overdo it, even at the gym. Don't overdo it. Everything has to start slow and build up and build up and build up. Start in moderation, okay, babe? Start in moderation. Last card. You're having a change happen. You're transitioning. What you used to think was so important, so needed, so wanted, so, like, obsessed about, isn't going to even give a shit to you anymore. You're not going to give a shit. You're going to find new goals, new values in people, different people. You're going to weed out your garden, so to speak. You're going to get rid of the people that just bring you negativity and don't appreciate your time or your love or your support or your encouragement. You're giving too much to people that don't deserve it. Point blank, Bobby. You're giving people that don't deserve what you have to give them too much. All right? Money is coming to you. Blessings are coming to you. Like your pocket's filling up. So in other words, yes, this is a busy season for you because your pockets are filling up. And you're going to do very well financially. Things are starting to balance out. But you're changing even more so. Because you know what? Sometimes what we go through, we grow through. And we change. And what you used to be turned on by or what you used to be attracted to is not going to be the same thing. It's going to change now. It's going to be different. You're going to see and you're going to be like, wow, I used to think that person was so nice looking or whatever. And now you're going to be like, not my type. Not my type. So that is your messages. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope you enjoyed your reading. But you will hear from him soon. And yes, he's watching you. Of course he is. You did a lot for him. He wants to take advantage of you some more. Don't let him. All right? Oh, these fingers go numb. These 3 fingers go numb. When I sit here with my elbow down. All right, Diana. Where you at, girl? Where you at, Miss Diana? Where you at, Miss Diana? Diana, Diana, Diana. All right, Bobby. Love you. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. And tell your friend that you have lunch with. I said hello. She's a sweetheart. Okay, you got it, baby. There we go, Diana. So, Diana, your head spins a lot. You worry. You're overthinking way too much, baby girl. You're overthinking way too much. And you know what? Sometimes you just gotta let it be. Diana, sometimes you just gotta let it be. She is great. Tell her I said love from this Libra over here. Diana, you gotta just kind of let him be. He's going to work his way through something. He's going to actually hit the reset button. And that's what I just heard. He's going to hit the reset button. You're going to be able to clear out an old room that has a lot of stuff in it. Do you know what I'm talking about, Diana? You have a room that has a lot of old shit that you've been meaning to get rid of. Like too much clutter. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Thank you, Bobby. Diana, you're going to notice that a lot of good things are going to come in really fast in the month of August. Really fast. You're also going to have some brand new energy. Like, you're going to be like, where did I get all this energy from? You're just going to start going through shit and cleaning out shit and clearing out shit. It's like, you know what? I need to make changes. Oh, your kid's room. Okay, makes sense. Because it's like, I need to make changes. I really need to organize things better. I need to get rid of clothes that don't fit them anymore. I need to get rid of stuff in their closets. I need to get rid of toys and shit that they don't play with anymore and donate them somewhere. But Diana, too, you know what? Sometimes it might be good for you to just take some time and stay home for the weekend and just do you. Just you, even if that means cuddling up on with a blanket on the couch and watching some of your favorite movies or your Hallmark movies or whatever you love. And just letting your mind get... There's a certain series that you watch, right? So I don't know, do you watch like Jersey Shore or something? Like, was there something that you watch, a series that you usually watch? Oh, you're not going to have to try to push through nothing. This boost of energy that's coming in August is going to help you to do everything that you need to do. It's like you're just going to wake up and be like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. This is when I'm going to do it. And you will. You won't have no trouble. Now, listen, where you and him are concerned, he knows your resilience is very strong. He knows your desire to be with him is true and faithful. He knows that you love him very much, and he loves you the same. He loves you the same. But he's scared to take that next step. Oh, Grey's Anatomy, I love that. So I see you like cozied up on a couch, maybe a cup of hot tea, maybe not so much coffee, but hot tea, and snuggled up and watching your shows. I don't know if you're a popcorn person or if you're a nuts person. But it's almost like a sweet and a salty at the same time person. So they show me like sweet and salty. So I don't know what you're snacking on. But I see you relaxing and enjoying your shows. And it is a series. Diana, go back to the heart of who you truly are. Diana, through this journey with your boyfriend, you have lost yourself along the way, so to speak. You almost forgot about all the things that you found important, like what your favorite movies are, what your favorite shows are, yes, what your favorite ice cream is, yes, what your favorite pizza topping is, yes, what you used to like to do before you even got in this relationship, where you found yourself to be the most relaxed and most peaceful. You're going to do that again. And that's going to help you to keep the strength and to keep moving forward with like a new sense of confidence, or a renewal of confidence. Even if you're unsure of your next move or Isaac's next move, yeah, and you know what? Yeah, you're going to unblock it, because take a weekend to just have time to yourself. Trust yourself more, Diana. Trust yourself more. Your next step, or where it may take you, it doesn't matter if you don't know it right now. All that you need to trust in is knowing that you're going to walking into the direction of this path, and trust that what's meant for you will come in and meet you along the way. This new change for you of just remembering, Diana, who you are, remembering what you used to fight for, remembering what you used to stand up for, remembering what you used to love to do, where you used to go. When you took a ride, you loved to drive. You loved to take a ride. And even right now with this relationship with Isaac, you are being tested. You're being tested to see, is this really what you want? Is this the person who you really want to be with? There's a lot about him that's familiar to you, so you love him and convince yourself that he is the only one. He's the one I want to be with. He's the one I'm going to marry. He's the one. There's nobody else. And that is because you have convinced yourself and conditioned your mind to believe that that is exactly where you want to be, and where you need to be, where you deserve to be, where you desire to be. It's not because you can't get somebody else, because you definitely can. It's more so because you're just wanting to change this path a little bit. You're wanting him to show you more attention. You're wanting him to open up a door. You're wanting him to stop, staying in the same pattern over and over. It's like nothing changes with him. The routine is the same. You could be at your house and he could be at his house, and you know exactly what he's doing at a certain time of the night without question. Without a question. Repetition. Now listen, sometimes Spirit has to remind you that different phases in your life that seem the same can change very quickly also. Out of the blue, sporadically. Recommend to Isaac about you and him taking a short trip or a drive somewhere. Sometimes it's important to ask yourself, Diana, this question of why am I still there? If nothing's changed in the past 4 years, why am I still there? If he hasn't attempted to marry me yet, why am I still there? If every time I'm over there, he's so busy with his games and whatever that I don't get a whole lot of attention, why am I still there? Keep asking yourself until you get the answer that you need to hear. Because sometimes leaving a toxic situation or toxic people can and could be the best thing for your soul and for your spirit, but at the same time, you find yourself stuck because you can't move, you don't want to leave, you don't want to break up, you don't want to walk away. You want to believe that he's going to change, you want to believe he's going to make a difference, you want to believe that eventually he's going to say he wants to marry you, which is true. It's true. Where you're at right now, Diana, with him is actually where you're supposed to be. You're not in the wrong place. You're not at the wrong time. You're not wasting your time. You're actually where you're supposed to be. You can't compare yourself to other people's relationships. Oh, so-and-so, they only dated for 2 years and they got married. So-and-so only dated 6 months and they moved in together and they did it. Listen, don't compare apples to oranges. Your relationship is unique and different than anybody else's as well. But you're going to find yourself, as the days go on, learning more about you and becoming the best version of you that you can be. Once that energy around you changes, the energy around him will change. And then he will make movement toward progressing, toward wanting to ask you out, wanting to ask you to marry him, wanting to take you here, wanting to take you there. But there's something drastic that's going to happen in his home life, in his home life, in his home life. So when they're saying home life, they mean like around his house. Whoever resides in his house or who lives with him or whoever is most important to him, like family, father, mother, whatever. Something drastic is going to happen that's going to create change. Change that he's not ready to do, but he's going to do because he's been ready to do it. And when I say he's not ready, but he's been ready, he's scared to. He's scared to. But at the same time, he's scared to lose you. Hi, Teresa. He does not want to lose you, no matter what. Now, the card I pull up is King of Cups. King of Cups. This is a man who's in touch with his emotional side, but he doesn't quite know how to express it too well to other people. You two have been very good friends and very close for a long time. He feels that you're very mature and stable. He feels like you've made a very lot of dramatic changes in your life already over the past 3 months or 3 years. I say 3 years. Your dreams are going to give you a message. You're going to know exactly when he's ready to make a change, to make an attempt, to make an offer. Yeah. To request something from you like marriage, engagement. I'm telling you, there's something coming up. There's something coming up. Now listen, sometimes it might feel like he turns his back on the situation, ignores it, doesn't want to talk about it. But there is progress happening. You are going to be moving forward with him. After this event goes on with whoever this family member is, you are supposed to be there. It is not by accident, sweetheart. Listen, whatever this movement is, whatever this event that's going to happen that's going to wake his ass up, is then going to calm his ass down. For a long time, he kept running away from everything, running away from commitment, running away from conversations, running away from marriage, running away from everything. But he's going to stop running. He's actually going to stop and turn around and be like, I don't know why I was running. I want to run to you, not away from you. I keep feeling like you're going to do some kind of travel. It's coming up. Some type of travel. He's got to be careful not being so hasty and making really quick decisions at something. I don't know if that's about a purchase that he's trying to make. He likes the fact that you can remain very cool and calm under pressure. He feels very proud to have you as his girlfriend. He's very proud that he has you. He thinks you're beautiful. He knows you're smart. It's like he still has freedom with you, even though you're in a committed relationship. Still feels there's freedom. Again, please focus on Diana. Ask Diana, what would you like for dinner? What would you like for a snack? Where would you like to go? Where would you like to drive? Ask him to take a drive, whether it's the countryside, whether it's by water, the ocean, to the beach for the day, whatever the case may be. Ask him, can we change it up a little bit and do something else? Your anxiety, your worries, your fear, like I said, your overthinking from the beginning. When you decide to kind of treat him like he's a stranger, like you really don't know him that well, so like pretend that you're just first meeting him. Pretend that Whatever he says is just fun and exciting. Pretend that you haven't been together for years and years and it feels like it's stagnant, not moving forward, it's stuck. Don't even think about all that. I want you to treat him like a stranger so that you don't allow anything negative from his side or his energy to penetrate you. Because with a stranger, if a stranger said something to you that was negative, you say, I don't care. I don't know you and you don't know me. You don't affect me at all. So in your mind, if he does anything or says anything that feels repetitious, feels old, feels stagnant, makes you feel stuck, ignore it. Act like it's a stranger. Like whatever they say or do doesn't even affect you. I know it's kind of hard, I understand. But I know what I'm saying. I hope you're understanding what I'm meaning. There's a new beginning and a different type of start for the two of you. The two of you are going to finally talk on a completely different level. The two of you are going to be able to recognize exactly how each other's feeling. Do yourselves a favor. Ask him, hey, when you were a kid, what was your favorite movie to watch? And then you tell him what your favorite movie to watch was. And then find a way to rent those movies or upload or download of those movies and take turns and watch each movie with each of you. And as you're watching your favorite movies together, ask him, what do you remember doing when you were watching this movie? Who were you with? What friends were you hanging out? Were you with your mom? Who were you with? Ask questions about this. This is a new way for you to begin different conversations of doing things, remembering things that made you happy as a child. And talk to him and ask him, I want to know what made you happy as a child. What was your favorite dinner? What was your favorite TV show? What was your favorite place to go for vacation? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever you could come up with. But Diana, honestly, listen, this man isn't going anywhere. You're not losing him. He loves you. He's committed to you. He believes in the both of you. He can't believe in life without you. So just know, Diana, you're not at the wrong place. You're not waiting for nothing. You're not investing for nothing. This is all going to come through very clear for you. So please trust in it, believe in it, and know that this turn and turn around is about to happen. I know you've been waiting patiently, and the angels appreciate that, but they also know that it's worth it for you. So listen, regardless of married right now or not, you still date and live and hang and act like you're married, and he loves you so very much. So Diana, please, listen, this man isn't cheating. Not a minute by the clock. This man doesn't want anybody else. This man always just, it's like peanut butter and jelly. He knows that you go together. He knows that the two of you are always going to be around each other. He knows that you're a good mother. He knows that your children are your priorities. And he respects that. So he's kind of being patient for you too. And things are going to work out for both of you. So listen, we've been together a long time, you and I. And that man's love has never died for you. And he'll never cheat. So trust what I tell you. All right? You're on the right path. Work is good. Finances are going to improve. Challenges along the way? Yeah, of course there always is. There has to be, because you always have to grow. You always have to learn. We always have to go through things. But like I said, he's going to have something wake him up. And it has to do with a family event. And once that happens, a lot of things are going to change. Regardless whether he's ready for it or not, it's going to change. Yeah, you did raise very good boys. They're very respectful. They behave. They have very good friends around them. Yeah, you did real good. You did real good. All right? So I hope that's a good reading for you. I'm eating the rest of my cream cheese, which I don't need to eat. All this cheese can't be good for my cholesterol. I got to stop this. Well, let me get my phone and get my coffee. Hold on, guys. Because now we're going to do the, I got to get, hold on, guys. Let me just leave the phone right there. Hold on 1 second. Let me throw this out. Now we're going to do where you're going to guess a number. Alright? I hope you can hear me out there. I'm going to pick I'm going to pick a number. And then I'm going to give you the chance to pick a number. And, oh, I'm so glad it says it's going to rain. I'll be able to sleep like a baby. Okay, let me pour my coffee. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm just pouring my coffee. Hold on. Look at my sugar. I'm not sugar, it's blended. Oh no. I'm coming. Hold on, guys, I'm coming. This is heavy. The coffee pot doesn't never make the hot one. Oh, I guess it's hot until I put my cream in, and then it's not hot. Hold on. Keep going. Hold on, folks. I'm coming. Hold it. This ought to be fun to guess the number. Alright. Okay, guys, I'm coming. Here we go. Alright. I'm going to put my coffee down. Fix this blind over here. Alright. Now, I'm going to get a piece of pencil. Get a napkin. Ooh. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Diana. Alright. Here's a moment we've been waiting for. But I'm not going to give you a mini tonight. But you're going to win a mini with me. And Friday, I will do your mini first. I'm going to pick a number. Between... How many people's in the stream? 13? Okay. I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 20. See how easy? Between 1 and 20. I'm going to write the number down. Okay. I got the number written down. Whoop. I don't want to show it to you. The number's written on this paper. And as soon as I see the first person with the number written down, I'll let you know that you won a mini. Thank you, Diana. So, pick a number between 1 and 20. The first person that picks it will win the mini and will get a free live mini done on Friday. So, thank you, Bobby. Okay, keep going. Nope, not 15. Nope, not 16. Nope. Not 17. Nope. Keep guessing. Try again. Nope. Bingo! Somebody won. You ready? Here's a number. Look closely. Denise. I thought it was Denise. Was it Denise or Diane? Let me go back. Or did I see it wrong? Nope, it was Denise right here. So Denise was the one who got it. Congratulations, Denise. Congratulations. Write your name on this paper. Denise, Friday. Mini. Kim B. No, the numbers were between 1 and 20. 1 and 20. 1 and 20. All right, you guys. All right, I got one more thing for you before I go. One more thing before I go. One more thing for you before I go. Congratulations, Denise. You are the winner. All right. All right. All right. Here's some card messages. Take it as a collective. If you're noticing changes within you, it's because you're leaving the old version of yourself behind. You're elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. If your mindset is fixed, Tracy H., your name came to my head with this right away. Shelly, your name came to me with this right away. Leo, she's not here tonight, but Leo, your name came to my mind right away. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that rise above it all. Try to free yourself from that and rise above it all. Don't place a limitation on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. Abundance is not just about money. Abundance can be about lessons. Abundance can be even about pain, loss, sorrow, devastation, setbacks. Believe it or not. Because we don't learn shit from having everything easy. We don't learn shit from people handing us stuff on a silver platter. When we work hard, when we struggle, when we go through something that we swear we can't survive or make it through, but we do, that's where we get things from. That's where the blessings really are. Now, for some of you may be having a lot of trouble sleeping, being kind of restless, overthinking, worrying. Some of you are thinking about shit that you ain't even got no business thinking about because you don't have no control over what it is you're thinking. These areas are what you need to not focus on as much. It is necessary to tackle your demons head on. It is. Don't allow them to rule you for 1 second longer. But at the same time, don't allow somebody to make you feel dumb, like you don't get it, not as important. Don't allow somebody to make you feel that way. Please don't. Don't give people the power that they don't deserve. Okay? Don't do that. When you guys decide to do something or stick to something or stick with something, it's like when you plant a seed, you wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up, right? Every few minutes to see if it's grown or gotten a root or whatever, right? You wouldn't do that. So why would you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. Have faith knowing that as long as you're doing the right thing, you're making the right choices, the right decisions for you. Not what to try to please mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncles, whoever. Do what feels right for you. Don't listen to your friends if they say, oh, you're going to take him back or you're going to take her back. Oh, you're just setting yourself up for failure. You know what? Don't listen to people. If you feel you need to go back, then there's a lesson that you still need to learn. There's a reason that the universe, God, your angels, spirit guides, whatever, are going to put these people back in your life. Like Leslie was saying, these people are coming back. There's a reason they're coming back. But the reason may not be for you. It may not be because you, Leslie, want to fall in love with these people. It may be because these people need to learn something from you. So there's a reason sometimes. Sometimes God sends you these people that really mess you up and make you feel like you're not making good choices or decisions or make you feel like you're wasting your time. But in fact, what they're really coming in for is to show you everything that you don't want so that you'll understand what it is that you really do want. All right? So everybody stay strong, stay safe, trust in yourself. Thank you, Felina. But understand, most importantly, nobody gets to decide what the price tag is on your head. Do you understand that? Nobody gets to choose what your value is. You do. Every single one of us, at one time or another, including myself, have been at a point in your life where you sat there and thought about something and said, you know what? There's absolutely nothing I can do about that. There's absolutely nothing that I can change about that situation. I don't have a choice but to sit and wait it out and hope for the best. But it's a lot easier if you don't fight against the way the wind's blowing. Instead of always trying to get away from something that's making you uncomfortable or get out of something that's making you uncomfortable, or not wanting to go to that party, not wanting to go to that wedding, or not wanting to do something, instead of running from it, face it. Instead of letting it challenge you or deter you, face it. There is absolutely nothing that is impossible for you to do, for you to reach, or for you to achieve. Hi, Andrea. Hi. Do not ever quit. We weren't designed to quit. Now, we were designed, we'd get tired. Good night, Elizabeth. You too. We were designed that we would have to stop and recharge, reboot, so to speak. Sometimes our gas tank runs out and we got to fill it back up. And there's not a damn thing wrong with that. Listen, I love my job, but at the end of the day, and I'm telling you, if you know me, you'll know what I mean. At the end of the day, if I got to choose between my mental health and that job, because of some of my coworkers who want to still treat me disrespectfully, guess what? I can find another job. I can work in a different group home. I can be under a different director, a different program supervisor. I can do what the hell ever I want to do. So don't let yourself believe that you're trapped, because you're not. Just like me, there's a million companies and a million group homes, and there's a million things I can do. And there's somebody out there that's going to appreciate what I do, what I bring to the table, the safety, the security, and everything else. At the end of the day, the only people they're going to lose are the ones I'm walking away from, not the ones I'm going to. That's like Kim B. Kim B is an amazing teacher who loves and would protect children. Listen, with all these freaking shooters and everything else crazy that goes on at the schools, they'd be lucky to have somebody like Kim there, because Kim would make sure them kids are safe to the best of her ability. They always say one man's trash is another man's treasure. Sometimes your employers, your partners, they get a little mixed up on what's really important. They get blinded by things because they're only looking at the things that are making their life easier, not really looking at something of what's the benefit or what's the best for the situation. But at the end of the day, if you trust and believe in who you are and what you're bringing to the table, to that relationship, to that job, to whatever, if you're giving 100% of you, you'll never fail. You'll never fail. It may take longer for other people to realize what value you truly have. And it's their loss if they don't see that. Yeah, Brandy, it's their loss if they don't see that. But like I said, at the end of the day, man, you're not kidding. You're not kidding, Kim. There has got to be, and there will always be, another option. There's always another option. But for you to play it safe, always have yourself a plan B. Always make a plan B for yourself. And you'll never be afraid. Yeah, Trace, we do 100%, honey. There's always got to be a plan B. Everything's in timing. And your timing's not going to be the same as your partner's timing. Your thoughts are not going to be the same as your partner's. Here and there, you may have, some synchronicities. You might have something in common. You might have the same spark of an idea. But they're never going to be you. They're never going to give you you. They're never going to act like you. They're always going to be who they are. And the biggest and the first thing that you want to do when you're getting back with somebody is let go of the judgment. And don't let them judge you. Accept them for who they are. Either you love their flaws or you don't. But if their flaws get on your nerves, then they don't belong with you, because you're still judging. We all have flaws. But we all have to be okay with it and just say, okay, whatever. Find a bigger fish to fry than the bullshit stuff that starts petty arguments and whatever. Get rid of the insecurities. Whatever happened to you, a lot of us struggle with when people cheat on us, betray us, lie to us. You cannot sit here, I don't care who the fuck you are. You can't sit here and say you've never ever told a lie, a white lie, a little lie, a big lie, an intentional lie, an unintentional lie. You cannot. And if you try to, I tell you, a liar to your face. Even as simple as having dinner at your family's or friend's house and they cooked and they, oh, how's it taste? Oh, good. But really you don't like it. That's a fucking lie. So like I said, we all have told lies at some point or another. So therefore we are not perfect, nor are our partners. So when you realize that not dwelling on something so much is not as important as, or not so important that you want to lose the relationship for, that you want to get in another big head bash and fight about, and then they walk out again, you got to pick and choose your battles. Is it worth it for me to bring this up and for us to argue and fuss and fight again and risk breaking up, or should I just leave it alone? Oh, I haven't heard from them in 2 hours. And they were supposed to be at lunch an hour ago and call me, and they didn't call me. Does that mean they're doing something? Are they cheating? They say every night they got to go somewhere after work and do this or that. Are they lying? Are they cheating? I don't want to believe them, so when they come home, I'm going to drill them. I'm going to question them. I'm going to take a ride past their job and see if they're there. If you got to do all that shit, you don't need to be in a relationship. You either trust them and go with it and enjoy it, all of it, or let it the fuck go and find somebody else. Got me? That's the only way to do it. Now, it's almost 11 o'clock. I've got to get ready for bed. I've got to get up in just a couple hours. And I never had my right dinner. I had some cheese and crackers, but I think I might have to make some oatmeal. So with that being said, I'm sending love and light to everybody. Get ready, because if you're in California time, Astrology Blitz, he's on right now. Watch him. If you're in my time, Eastern time zone, where it's almost 11 o'clock tonight, he'll be on in 1 hour. So, I love everybody. Have a great night. We had a great time. Thank you all for coming in and sharing your time with me, for trusting me and my grandmother and my spirit team, and knowing that, you know what, the highest power in this whole room is God. And trust and believe in Him, His timing, His planning, who He brings in, who He takes out, and what time of the day He does it. Trust and believe it. Hey, listen, He ain't never going to be late. Whatever decision He makes is always going to be on time. Trust and believe it, okay? Kim B, love you. Bobby, love you. All right, come and hang out with us again. Kim B, all right, girl. I see y'all soon. Love all of you. Shelly, Denise, Kim, everybody. I can't name everybody, but everybody. Love you, Cranky. All my mods, thank you for all the work you do. Brandy, too, love you, girl. Hang in there, honey. It's only going to get better, I promise you. Everybody, Andrea, thank you for coming in. Thank you, sweetie. All right. So, Teresa, Philatina, hello. Thank you for coming in. Tracy H, always. Hugs and hugs. Denise. Everybody. Even Robin Bailey, 60 years old. I got you, Robin. I didn't forget you. All right. Have a blessed one. I'll see you Friday. What's today? Tuesday? Oh, God. A couple more days. I'm tired. All right. Bye, guys.